Guy pooped.
Yeah, that is one of the most incredible internet stories. I feel like everyone's heard it, but it does bear repeating.
We could, open right up with it. It's 8.
Little BM off the DM, you know?
Yeah, let's tell them.
Let's just say
let's tell them this news story from 2004.
Let's just say it impacted the city.
Hey, if you've never heard it, it's a doozy.
Yeah.
It is pretty crazy. It's a crazy, more than just a news story. It like went across, it's the
planes hit the 2 towers.
I think it's one of the
we landed on the moon.
It's the poopiest disaster of all time.
Yeah, you're like dumber.
Remember when Bert Kreischer just told that story about how he smoked weed on the bus and broke a one-hitter at the border? Do you remember this story? I can't remember what podcast he was on.
Are you talking about the machine?
No, it's not
okay,
that
I thought
story.
you were like doing like a bit.
No, but he tells a story about how he was like, I had this one-hitter. It's just obviously a fake story.
You know, so many fake stories. Nah, I don't know.
This one, it's just one. It's like, you've gone too far, Bert.
Yeah.
You're lying. I need to start just lying.
That's what
yeah,
people do.
like Bobby Lee and
I'm pretty sure I said
Bert.
this before, that I wanted to just start lying on here.
Mm-hmm. You did.
Yeah, it's like,
okay.
Should we go down that route or should we not lie?
Something crazy happened this week, guys. Wait till you hear about it. I'm gonna think about what it was for the next hour, and then I'm gonna tell
It'll be
you.
a grand finale for this pod.
Goddamn
Bert
liar.
Kreischer, he won Comedian of the Year this year. He did. He won Comedian.
This
And
year?
he's coming to Salisbury.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Comedian of the Years do that. They come to Salisbury, Maryland.
Yeah, they can move tickets enough to go to more than one market.
Yeah, type that in if you got a tab for it. See what organization gave him Comedian of the Year. Because someone did. And
Well, you know, they
would.
would just give it to Ali Wong or whatever every time to play it safe. That was like the
They could play it safe.
yeah.
Or
She was Asian and she was pregnant.
who's
in
the
that one thing.
British one who's like probably a...
Ricky Gervais? Didn't he win a?
No, she's like a lesbian or something.
Oh, a lady. I don't know.
I can't. People used to always
Lisa
make fun.
Lampanelli.
No. She got canceled. She got actually not canceled, but yeah, her style of comedy really is not going to do so good right now. I remember she was super dirty. I mean, she was never really funny, but she was super dirty.
Yeah, I think I remember just like not really getting it because I was too young, maybe.
And she was like a roast comic and old anyway. She probably just retired.
She was on the early roast, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm. But why
did they get rid of her?
Who's the one comic that everyone like 2 years ago was making fun of for just not being funny and just being like informative? Yeah, no. After that,
A lady?
yeah, with glasses.
Damn.
We probably won't think of it. We can move on, but it's all good. Like, yeah, everyone was like, yeah,
This
it's not
dumb-
funny. It's like informative, woke.
Screw you, you dumb broad. That what they're saying?
Yeah. Mhm. Totally forget what her name is.
That's funny.
I couldn't find who awarded it easily. I typed,
Oh,
who
really?
awarded Bert Kreischer Comedian of the Year?
I saw it on a couple pods.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah,
It's
Maybe
not just
Joke
for
World
Laughs
told me.
Festival, is it?
maybe it was.
Okay.
It could have been. That's a
probably,
big deal.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Okay. That
That's a
makes
big
sense.
deal.
Just for Laughs Festival.
Yeah. And Ricky Gervais won. Well, dude, they did the best.
Oh,
It's
Golden
not just a
Globe.
festival.
He
It's
got-
like a
It
board
was
of
the Grammys?
comedians.
It was the Golden Globes, and he won Best Stand-Up Special because they
Who
really
gives
know
a fuck?
stand-up.
Who gives a fuck about any of these things?
Yeah, right.
Is the festival just like a board of comedians? The festival is not just a weekend event. It's like an actual like body of people. They're just called a festival, kind of. You know what I mean? You know what
It's
I'm
a
trying to
lot
say
of
here?
things. It's probably all the above.
They should be called a
Probably all the
collective or
above.
something instead.
But the Golden Globes, who was up? Can you Google Golden Globes best special
Stand-up.
nominations?
Stand-up.
Wasn't it just like it was like Ali Wong, Ricky Gervais, and then other big people like that? But
Did you see Ricky's special? It was all right. It was all right. It wasn't the strongest, but it was
I
all
don't
right.
like him at all.
Oh, he can be pretty good.
Does he wear
Just fucking.
a Britney Spears thing like that other British guy?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Why did they
And
both
I like
do-
that other British guy too.
That other British guy's not that great either.
Man, his Solid Gold
Oh.
Hits. He has a special called Solid Gold Hits, and it's really good.
I did see him on a thing where people were all doing 5 minutes, and he was with a bunch of other people who were really good. And I feel like he really brought it for that.
Yeah, I mean,
What was that called?
He's got great
Who
one-liners.
Gervais,
one-liners.
Chris Rock, Amy Schumer, Sarah Silverman, Wanda Sykes, all fellow nominations.
Wanda Sykes.
Why those people?
I remember when Wanda Sykes was funny. I did. That's how old I am.
Yeah.
I remember when she was actually funny.
No, all those people get the pass.
Yeah,
But-
I mean they're good.
But can we please make way?
Trevor Noah, who's even that?
Yeah,
Daily Show guy.
because Shane
South
Gillis,
Light skinned man.
because Shane Gillis would win it.
He ain't
Yeah.
that funny.
He'd win Comedian of the Year and Special of the Year, which should probably be the same kind of thing.
He is great.
So isn't there something else? Do the Emmys and the other thing all do gold? Or what's this one?
Golden Globe.
Jesus Christ, dude! I'll never be able to keep this straight.
No, it's
so do the
different.
Grammys and the Emmys also do comedy stuff?
Probably.
Great.
Probably.
So they got other shots, or are those done? Who cares about any of
what's
these?
the most sought
Wanda,
after
Sarah,
comedy
Trevor
award?
Noah, and Chris Rock on Grammy Award for the Grammys.
Do you think people sit down on Sunday night and put this on and watch these?
Nah.
They don't, right? You just
No.
Google who won.
Probably. Mm.
Who would watch this shit?
You would have to make it a hell of a
got
show.
number 4.
What is that?
Chris Rock, where he talks about the slap.
Was that the live
Oh,
streamed
okay,
one?
that was pretty good.
That was
Was
the
it
live
live streamed? Yeah, we
Oh,
were like, is he gonna
was it?
choke? Is Will gonna come on stage and
He
slap
fucked
him?
up once, I remember. Remember?
Maybe
you watch it
he
live?
hiccuped.
I didn't watch it live, I don't think.
Do you think the live version and what they wound up uploading are the same? I bet they're not.
Yeah, no.
They probably edit it like a real special.
Yep, exactly.
Probably.
You watched it live?
God, I
Oh,
think
my
I did.
mom. Oh, man, I got a great story about this. My mom watched it live, and she was telling us a story about it over family dinner out in a public restaurant and literally said the N-word
That's awesome.
on
Stop.
repeat. Just repeating,
Yeah.
just like the most innocent white lady, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
nicest white lady. Y'all don't know my mom. You know, listeners.
I know your
listeners. Sorry. Y'all know my mom.
Who always
But,
at dinner?
My wife, my girlfriend at the time, my wife.
That's what I was asking.
Wow.
And the waiter was African American and all this.
Yeah.
Could have been
And,
Haitian, you don't know.
and she just, grace of God, nobody was in earshot, and like she literally just as innocent as can be, just
That's not
retold
innocent.
the joke.
It wouldn't work if she didn't say it.
She literally retold that joke.
That didn't cross like that. She
Yeah.
should have not done it. The thought processes didn't
Nothing.
fire off.
Nothing, and we didn't even really give her a hard time. We were just like, hey, we got past it. Let's go through. Let's just like, but no, we kind of gave her a hard time. She definitely alerted, but yeah, she literally retold Chris Rock's joke.
That's some sort of button you press when you're friend. Woo!
And literally, if that waitress had heard that, I don't know what would have happened.
That'd be pretty funny.
She seemed like she might have had a problem. Woo! That was that. Yeah,
Let's start
dodged
the
the
show.
bullet.
That's what
Start the show on that
I'm
note.
wondering if you're ready to start the show.
Just a little story, just a little
No,
dinner tale.
no more story.
Just a little story.
No more talkie. Too much talkie. What's that from?
Happy Gilmore.
Yep.
Billy Madison.
Yeah.
Billy Madison. All right. Yep. Both. All right. Here we go. You ready, Mike?
I'm ready. Like SpongeBob. Yo. What's up? Episode 13. Episode 13. Whoa. Episode 13. 13. Season 3. 13. Got my man looking mean. Got Jack Armstrong and he's smoking on the green. I got Kevin P and he is mad at Jack cause he thought that the girl that played drums wasn't that fast. Oh, it's time. We did it. We're here. And thanks for joining in. Got a nice episode tonight. I got a lot of things. Took the time to just get some stuff pulled up. And the first thing, no wait, we were already on a thing, weren't we? We're gonna continue on with what we were going with.
What was that?
Okay, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
It was something I wanted to dive right into.
Then do it.
Okay. I lost the tab because I'm stupid. Can't watch the video, but there's a brand new Lil Nas X video.
Oh,
And you know how he always likes to be like super like, I'm gonna offend people?
Yeah.
Well, he's Jesus in this one.
Yeah. It's terrible what he's doing, man.
You hate him, huh?
Yeah.
Look at him. So he's like, in heaven.
Can you get me a snippet?
Yeah, here.
Should I turn it down or just like?
Kind of sounds good.
No, the song itself's kind of cool.
Oh no. Yeah. It's probably gonna be good music.
But he's like,
I never watched the one when he was the devil. I just wasn't.
Yeah. So yeah, he was like what, fucking the devil
He
or
slips
something like
that-
that, or getting
yeah.
fucked by the devil. I think it was.
he's
and
giving
now,
cheeks to the devil.
What was
He's
the
like,
first one though? Wasn't there a video before that? Why do we like him again?
Old Town Road.
Oh my
Old
god!
Town
Oh
Road.
my god!
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
So
this guy.
yeah, he does that, and then he just starts, really pissing off just like conservatives.
He
and
had
stuff.
an EP after Old Town Road came out. I'm pretty sure it's called Seven. Have you heard of this?
Nah.
no.
And it's 7 songs. And
Well, I've definitely heard a handful of his songs
they're
that
all
have made the
pretty
top
good.
40.
they're all pretty good.
Mm.
They weren't on the top 40. It's like it might have been. I don't know.
I want you guys to see
He has
something.
some pretty good songs.
He's had a lot of success.
He did like weird AI celebrity mimic faces. I want you to see everyone you see, because I saw Obama, Ed Sheeran. Just see who you see real quick.
Ed Sheeran.
Just see who you see. Hopefully, there's Obama, Kanye, Oprah, Obama.
Oh my god. Oh my bad. I gotta make this big. There we go.
But yeah, Jay Christ. Christians are going to be mad at, this is going to be in youth group sermons across the country. Jay Christ. He thinks that boy thinks he's Jay Christ. No.
And he literally said, like, in an interview, like, I'm Christian now. And, like, obviously just, like, trolling everybody. And,
Is that the name of the song?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Christ.
That's pretty funny.
Hopefully the Vatican's probably going to say something about it, Like, he's going to be like,
all press is good press or whatever. He wants just his name floating around.
Exactly.
such thing as bad
and he's the king of
publicity.
that. He's the king of that.
He's a pretty
that's
looking
what I
guy. You said no press is bad press.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Same deal.
And, like, he's posting Instagram pictures of him, like, just, like, dressed up as Jesus.
Dragging
He's got
across.
all these communions. He's got
I
all
can picture him dragging
just like
across.
it's coming. It's coming. Like anything and everything. And it's just like, just utter blasphemy. And when it already feels like we're in the book of Revelations, it's just like, wow. It's so on the nose of today's time period.
This is like Russia or China, right? Fucking with us.
Maybe.
They got to fund this guy somehow, right?
Right. Like, he is really pissing some people off.
Yeah.
This guy said,
But really not, though. A lot of people love it.
this person said Montero got a sequel, but seriously, why is anybody shocked? He already gave Satan a lap dance and then murdered him. He knows exactly what he's doing to get the people talking, and the pearl clutchers fall for it every time.
And kids are definitely listening to this and watching this, and, like, nobody cares anymore.
What's a pearl clutcher? The Catholic beads? The rosaries
No.
with pearl?
Clutching your pearls? You never heard that before?
No, my pearls are down below.
And they're few and far in between. Everybody just wants to be cool and down with whatever. That's what it feels like, right?
Yeah, he wants to be down with the brown, and he sure is.
I'm really cool with it. I think it's really nice that he does the Jesus thing.
The Little Nas Lord is insane. Cowboy, alien, vampire, devil, and God.
Yeah, Old Town Road was so cool too, right? It was
Alien?
Alien.
There was one after Old Town Road that was kind of sick.
Oh, he had
Lil
he had
Nas
a lot.
Alien.
Yeah, Montero, and then he had
What
one
was
really
before
big
Montero? It was
one. One
kinda
really
sick,
big
right?
one.
Was Rodeo the
Not
alien one?
Rodeo.
No, that's
Oh, no,
he's
it's
a
the one where
vampire.
he's in jail with all the gay dudes and they're holding his pocket and stuff.
Man,
and
what's
he's
it
dancing.
called?
He's an alien in that?
No,
Used
it's
to
not
play it.
Alien, but that's the song that came out after Old Town Road that I liked a lot.
What is
It
it?
was funny.
What's
It
the
was
song
funny. He's in
called?
jail.
Can't believe I can't think of this.
And then he did-
Take my horse. That's a good song too.
Yeah, it's a banger.
We should sing more on that podcast.
He
do more.
performed that in
Do a karaoke episode would be fun.
he performed that in like middle schools.
What? Oh yeah. It was so tame.
I mean, Old Town Road was fine, right?
Riding on a
he would
horse.
promote
Everything about his image and the song and everything was totally fine.
He would promote that song by there's like a Reddit called "What's That Song," and he would go on the Reddit and be like, "Hey, what's that song? It's called." It goes, "Take my horse to the Old Town Road." He would just go there and ask people, and people would Google it and search it and send it to him.
Oh,
It would get
that's
people-
what I want is a song that was big by him too. Is that what you're thinking of?
I don't fucking
Okay, yeah. It might be that one though.
probably
That's what I want.
Probably something like that.
And
Yeah,
like-
he did a lot of our promotion. for
And
that
think
shit.
about, no one even knew he was gay when he made Old Town Road, and he was like a young boy. It seemed like now he's just like super gay adult man.
He was immediately gay after that, though, right? Remember, he was like, "Hey,
Pretty much,
just let you
yeah.
know, some other songs I'm coming
Yeah.
out with are pretty fucking wild."
And honestly, that was like his first big like headline, and then he just took off with the big headlines, just everything, just like big outrageous headline.
You couldn't tell he was gay before.
I don't think anyone really thought
Oh no, he
No
says
one knew.
until he said.
you're right because he talks about booty and stuff.
he says, "Cheating on my baby."
Yeah.
Go and ask her.
on my baby.
Yes.
Own eyes, girl.
I was listening to Issues today, Mike, and that guy had to do the same thing. Pretend he wasn't gay in the lyrics,
Is Diplo
so you can
involved
sing
in
along
that?
to them. All the bros. can
Really?
sing along. All those songs talk about girls,
That's true.
but he's gay as
So
hell.
he puts on, and I just realized, Kevin, you're not wrong. I think Diplo's in the video as this guy.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah,
Take a look at him.
This is the Diplo remix.
Oh,
It's the remix
cool.
with Morgan.
That
not-
was terrible.
with- Not Morgan Wallen. What's that guy's name?
Billy Ray.
Billy Ray Cyrus. It was pretty good.
I didn't like the Diplo remix, and I'm such a big Diplo fan that I'm like too hard on him.
It had the cool part with the where. Say it again, Mike. Billy Ray Cyrus
Billy Ray.
does his little rap. You don't remember that?
Oh, I remember the Ray Cyrus remix, but the,
Isn't that what I'm
the Diplo remix though was bad. Was
I
bad.
thought Diplo did this one.
No.
I don't remember a Diplo one then.
Yeah,
I probably haven't heard it.
he like really flipped it and twisted it, and like it was bad.
Doesn't
Sometimes
need
he does
that.
a good time.
Doesn't need that.
Yeah, sometimes he does good with that, but I didn't like that.
This video has 1.2 billion views.
I mean,
just criminy.
it was the most streamed song of the 2010s, and it came out in what 2016, 18, 19,
It came out 4 years ago. So yes,
18?
19. It's 2020. Wait a minute, 4 years ago. That puts us at 2020, guys. You realize
What's
that.
going on right now?
Wait, what year did you say it came out? What does it say it came out?
4 years ago.
That's all it says? It
That's
doesn't say-
on what YouTube's given me.
Oh, it doesn't say
July 19th, original upload date, 2019, July 19th.
Okay.
Hey, can you look up most streamed songs
5 years ago.
of all time?
We're coming up on 5 years from Old Town Road, guys. It's going quick. It's going quick.
I'm going to take not Spotify. I'm going to take my horse to the Old Town Road before it's all said and done. Why is Spotify the most streamed songs of all time? 'Cause
Check that out. Yeah, just check out Spotify.
I guess they've
That'll be good
been
to know.
doing it the longest. Blinding Lights, The Weeknd.
What?
Shape of You, Ed Sheeran.
You know, I mean, The Weeknd, he is the most followed artist in the world.
Sunflower, Post Malone,
I hate
Suave.
him now after that show where he was all mean to that lady.
Someone You Loved is 3, Shape of You is 2. Are these real numbers? I can't even believe this shit. And Blinding Lights is the only song in the world ever over 4 billion.
Believer by Imagine Dragons is number 11. Up me up,
Oh my God.
believer. Get out of here, dude. This is not real.
Dance
Sheeran
Monkey is
is-
5.
Starboy, though. No.
Dance Monkey?
What
Think
is
about
that?
That girl, have you seen the video of her playing it as like a street performer and then
I've seen
they
it play for
splice
like
it?
I've seen it play for like a second and a half, and I swipe real fast because I can't stand it. I hate that song.
Dude, yeah, so,
She's awful.
What's Dance Monkey?
yeah, it was
Don't
all
play
over
it.
the radio.
I can't
It's
hear
so
it.
weird. I couldn't believe that it was popular.
It's
Yeah.
horrid.
I couldn't believe it was popular.
And but hey, the best song on here is we got Closer with Halsey. and
Here's my
Chainsmokers.
literal best example of it, Mike. Oh my God, this is it when you die.
yeah, that sucks.
Stop it, dude.
He's
That song
crushing
is
it.
seriously like nails on a chalkboard. to
And
me.
like,
watermelon sugar.
and this girl started
good
as a
song.
street performer, just like doing it in her like
that's
little
right where she
town.
should have fucking stayed.
And then
On the
like
streets.
gets that big where she's the 5th most streamed song ever.
I bet it must be hard for her to never be able to capture that lightning in a bottle ever again.
Yeah,
She'll
I
never
mean-
be anywhere near on this list again.
Thunder and the Lightning. Thunder and the lightning in the thunder.
That's their funniest
Number
song.
35.
That's literally their funniest song.
That song
That
is
one's
hilarious.
funny.
And the thunder.
Thunder, thunder.
Lightning in the thunder.
Just like literally like a high pitched voice. Thunder, thunder.
It's so awful.
Who is Tom
Look,
Odell?
What the fuck?
let's
Tom?
find out. Oh,
Who is that?
Who's this? Who's this little dreamboat?
he did Long Way Down album, British artist.
Ugh, get out of here.
He's like another Ed Sheeran.
yeah, you can see he's not smiling in that photo. I don't want you to see his teeth.
Ooh, Demons by Imagine Dragons. What's that one sound like?
What is Demons? We have to hear
What is?
Demons.
We have to hear a clip of Demons.
Demons?
Yeah, Demons, Imagine Dragons.
Oh, can we guess real quick?
Demons,
Fighting
demons.
through the demons.
Oh,
no, that's already kind of something.
Do you know?
I was
Fighting
right.
through the demons.
That has to be right.
Right.
That's right.
Fighting demons.
Let's try it.
Boom, ba-da-da, boom, boom. Let's see if I nailed it.
Oh no!
Demons in the
It's where my demons hide.
What is it?
I
What is it?
love your face
I-
and a love inside. It's a grocery store song.
Yes.
It's where my demons hide.
Oh, so these places are getting all these plays in grocery stores.
They are grocery
Exactly.
store songs. All right, there's another Imagine Dragons song. I guarantee it.
Dude, no way. What is it?
I'm skipping all these other ones where I'm gonna
Lose
find
Yourself by Eminem.
Marshmallow and Bastille Happier. I love that song.
Mr. Brightside should be higher.
Congratulations, Post Malone and Quavo. Now they only say congratulations. Ah.
Oh, yeah.
had to go
And these
get-
are all like the 1 billion club, too, by the way.
Mike Posner and Sieb. I took a pill and a
my
Ibiza.
God.
Shout out to Sieb.
What a good one.
Sieb got in there.
Yeah, dude, that song is so good.
Nirvana's up. See, it's
Montero's on there.
There's not a lot of songs
Oh,
that
yeah.
didn't get released during the streaming age. Nirvana is on there. Good for them.
Good eye. Is that the first one of those? Wonderwall maybe is in the same vein.
Wonderwall, same vein. Yeah, let's think about that.
Go
vein
back
for
up a little
second.
bit. I want to look and see if there's any
Yeah.
older song. Eminem. What Eminem
Without
song?
Me.
What Eminem
Without
song?
Me.
That's the first Eminem song on there. There's
No,
way.
there was way up there. There was Lose Yourself.
There's two without me's, Halsey and Eminem. Do you see that?
Whoa, right there.
Right
yeah.
there.
Good catch.
Wow. That Halsey song is. I like Halsey. I realize.
Halsey's good.
Lil Nas X is all over this as well. You got Industry Baby. Earlier there was that other one we just said.
Stay with Me by
Both
Sam.
those Sam Smith songs are good too.
Yep, before he went crazy.
Sicko Mode, Lose Yourself. I don't know.
Yeah, Lose Yourself. Is that the first like older song? Because that's like 2005, right? Or no, 2000. 2000.
That's the highest old song probably.
2005 is not way off. More like 2000.
The
Avicii.
Hills by The Weeknd though is pretty old, but no, that's
still
streaming.
streaming
That's
era.
streaming.
Wake Me Up by Avicii. Phew, so good.
So good.
Hey, brother. Oh, no, that's a different song.
That Avicii era with the hoedown.
I like the hoedown,
He was
dude. I
flexing.
like that.
Musically,
You love it.
Musically, he
Kinda-
was flexing. He was really flexing, and it was good. I liked it. I didn't play it enough at Cowboy Coast
the hoedown Avicii was little.
because it was Hey
Queen.
Brother and Wake Me Up. Yeah, Hey
Queen,
Brother
dude.
and Wake Me Up.
70s.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, that's
That
old.
came out in like 70 something,
Did you
right?
see this movie?
Yeah, that's
Lady
the oldest
Gaga.
one.
Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper had a movie
What
where
the fuck is up with that song? Why is
What is
Bradley
that?
Cooper singing? It always
he
trips
can
me
sing.
out. And people request it sometimes, and it's
What is this?
slow,
Oh, that's
slow,
gay.
slow.
Don't
love
play
song.
that.
And like, Bradley Cooper, what are you doing on
It's
that
called
song?
Shallow.
It's a movie,
Yeah.
and he ends up being able to sing. You know what I mean? Like they're like, "Oh my god, Bradley Cooper." sister."
Bradley Cooper is a talent, man.
That is so cringe.
He's come a long way from going paging.
Being good at
doctor-
singing is gay, though. That's really cringe, dude. if you're good, if, like you can sing real good, ugh.
Yeah, because that means you practice like
Yeah, like
crazy.
you sit around and go, listen to this, guys.
La 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 la
Dude, you can sing.
You should hang out with my
Ew.
dad. Like for people who aren't ready, it can be awkward because he'll just burst out into song.
Hey, how about that,
Yeah,
that
dude.
number 3 song though, huh? Someone You Loved by Louis Capaldi. Anybody got a guilty pleasure with that one?
No, what is it?
Oh,
It's
that's
like
a
the
really good
sad,
song.
sad,
I don't wanna hear that.
Sad, but
That song
good.
is really good.
So good and so sad.
All right, let's hear a clip of it.
That song is.
Take a little clippy of
And
that
can
There's
one.
no guilty
Wikipedia
pleasure
clip
here.
you?
This is just good. Yeah.
And there's upbeat remixes that I got too that are really nice. I got this upbeat islandy kind
Oh,
of remix.
I was kind of feeling like I was someone you love.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, I don't need to hear it.
Yeah, you
Oh,
got
I was getting kind of used to being someone you love.
You nailed it, dude. Whatever you said, that
I
was
was
it, dude.
getting.
Kinda hear the means.
Can we look at more of those? We were at like 70 something. We were on the top 100. Can we go-
Starboy is
we
my
went to
favorite
the
weekend song.
bottom and then to the top.
No, we didn't make it all the way to the bottom.
Okay,
I
yeah.
want to make it all the way to the bottom. Go down to like 70.
Daft Punk up there at 6 with the weekend Starboy.
This is like where we.
That's the worst weekend song.
Oh, I like that one. You don't like that one? I just like how it sounds. The beat. It's really Daft Punk that does it for me. God,
I
that
like
beat's
some of their
nice.
songs.
Let Me Love You, DJ Snake, Justin Bieber.
That beat is so nice though.
Let me love you, and I'm gonna love you.
DJ Snake is my boy.
Wait,
He's like the best
I don't
DJ
know that
ever.
song
He
at
just
all.
retired.
Until you learn
Do you
to
know
love
he-
yourself.
do you know he officially
and I'm gonna
retired, Mike?
Love you. Yeah. You
And he
told me.
sold out in like a minute, 80,000 tickets.
he's just Mala now.
Oh yeah. He's Marshmallow.
Because Mala was all three of them, it turned out, right?
Did it ever turn out?
I'm pretty sure it's Chami, Diplo, and
Wow.
him. They just would be like, I'm
Diplo
Mala.
even? Diplo is so crazy, man.
pretty sure it was
his
Diplo.
legacy is so big.
What does
Or no,
Marlo
no.
wear?
Or maybe it was just Chami and DJ Snake. I'm sorry, not
Gotcha.
Diplo.
What does Marlo wear?
It's a fucking ski
Like
mask.
a real ski mask and a cigarette is like pretty.
He smokes it. Or
You
it's
got
in his
you got to
mouth?
smoke a cigarette too,
You do?
like right out the
Dude,
ski
smoking a
mask,
cigarette
yeah.
while you're DJing is so fucking cool looking.
Yeah, especially the Euro guys who do it. They're like, I like it.
Keep scrolling. I'm into this. I'm into
And
this.
real quick, speaking of Daft Punk, I saw this great interview with David Guetta, right? And he was talking about how when he got really depressed because he met Daft Punk, and he's talking like real early in both of their careers. He was like, man, Daft Punk is only good because they have these great big studios and all this money. And then he met Daft Punk, and literally all they had were like 2 computers and like a couple machines. And he was so depressed because he was like, oh, that's just raw
Because
talent
they're French
right there.
too, right?
Yeah, they're all yep, all 3 of them are French. And he was just like, yeah, that's raw talent. I thought they had all this like fancy machinery and stuff, and nope.
Their Coachella performance changed EDM acts forever, where they came out in that pyramid. They
I haven't seen that.
Can you Google Daft Punk Pyramid or whatever? Like, so after that, every DJ started doing crazy shit. They made Skrillex make that fucking up and down.
Oh wow.
Spaceship. Yeah, they came out in this, and everyone was like, "Yo, this is the dopest performance of all time." And it was just Daft Punk melting faces in this pyramid.
Something about their music.
2007, dude. 2007.
I could totally get not being into their music, but something about it, man.
Oh, I like all those shit.
Like that one more time. Like it's weird that that's so good.
But yeah, there's yeah, they did this in the Sahara tent, which is the dance tent, and it used to just, everyone else just came out with like a DJ thing and a table, but they're like, okay, we need a little bit, we're gonna set something up.
Man, if somebody could like book original Swedish House Mafia and Daft Punk for a festival, that would be pretty crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You might as well get fucking the people who did God, I'm gonna fuck this one up.
And then you put David Guetta on there too.
Days go by, still I think.
Dirty Vegas.
Yeah, put them on it
Ooh,
too.
that's a good one.
Dirty Vegas, ahead of their time.
Wow, that's a good one.
Way ahead of its time. What is I was gonna say who is Mark Ronson, but it's Uptown Funk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Man.
the other day, Samantha told me that Happy was by Pharrell, and I was like, that is not by Pharrell.
Yeah.
Pharrell did that stupid ass Happy
'Cause
song?
I'm happy.
Is that not on here?
Probably,
Is that not on here? That's crazy.
just the way you are, Bruno.
But now I walk by my Alexa, and it's like, would you like to play Pharrell from your recent plays? I'm like, no, I just totally Pharrell.
The Police, Every Breath.
Till I Collapse. What song is that again?
Eminem featuring Nate Dogg.
Hey, In the End by Linkin Park. That's pre-streaming era.
Wow.
Save
That's a
Your
good one.
Tears, The Weeknd. The Don't Let Me Down. I can't believe there's not any Beatles songs on here.
The Weeknd. Damn.
They weren't on their streaming things for a
Man,
while,
the
right?
Chainsmokers
true.
have that on there. You think it'd be the other one? Maybe we missed it.
The Halsey one's on there.
There was another
Oh,
one.
it was.
Closer.
Yeah. Wow, they have two. What a legacy.
What's Don't
What a legacy.
What's Don't Let Me Down sound like?
Don't let me down,
Don't let me down. And then it's like a drop. I forgot what the drop
I
sounds
remember
like.
It does what he does into what I did.
Yeah. What was the drop? You
I
got
can do it again.
Down.
I can only do that once a day or I'll explode. That's nothing that I can repeat.
He doesn't like to sing.
I regretted that I did it as soon as I started doing it.
Man, I saw Faded. I thought it was one of your favorites. Faded, but it's not.
Zoo?
It's a different
Faded.
favorite. Faded.
Were you thinking it was Zoo?
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, let's move on from this, boys. We can stay on this all night long.
He's one of the best performances I've ever seen.
We just burned a
Let's,
nice.
let's open a beer to get things moving. Oh, that was just the intro, folks.
I wish you never would say it.
We want to do fruit or an IPA first?
Oh, yeah.
We'll let Kev pick.
Oh, yeah.
So we're doing one and then the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we start with the.
the way we're gonna
you
play
want to start with an IPA, then go fruit. Yeah,
Good choice. Good choice.
because that's then you go dessert at the end. Yeah.
And now you have to pick a number, 1 or 2.
One,
Ooh,
because that is the
I'm
first.
just gonna go 2. All right. What he
Trying to
landed
make
on
it
was Tripping Animals, Double Ever Haze.
Ooh, show,
Oh,
show
wow.
This guy right here.
It's like the Everglades.
Pull it up, Mike.
Tripping Animals
Wow, look at
Double
that.
Ever Haze.
That looks good.
Got a gator on there.
Good art. Art good.
Let me read you about this beer real quick.
Let me retire those.
Damn, it's not going to give us much about it. Double dry hopped, double India Pale Ale, hopped with Citra, Amarillo, and Cashmere. 8.5% ABV. It's got a 4.12 out of 5 rating. It's been reviewed by 535 drinkers. And they say about this beer, the things that have been said about it, really nice double IPA. Smooth citrus juice and sweeter on the front. I get oats in the back, and I'm digging it. If it had a bigger hop finish, it would be in the great category, but it's just good. Oh, damn. Look how hazy it looks. Let's see what other people said about it. Super
Wait,
smooth.
am I giving everybody the right cup? Can't remember.
finishes.
Oh, no, that's my cup.
Super
I always
smooth,
forget.
but finishes dank. Sounds good to me.
I'd say pretty.
Eh.
We'll see.
Let's see.
Tastes a little alcohol-y. What's the word?
This is alcoholic.
What's the word?
It's stingy.
That doesn't taste great.
Astringent.
Yeah.
Tastes like medicine.
Give my daddy my medicine now. Give my daddy.
Got this from Cheers South. They probably left this on the shelf.
Let's be real, they did.
Let it get warm and hot for about 8 months.
And then they moved it to the fucking individual cooler where you can build a 6-pack.
And then they're like, somebody will pay $6.29 for this. Some fool.
They've been doing it for years. Let's stop trying until the sales go down. That's Cheers.
They've been doing it for years. Those dumb fucking idiots.
God, I hate that place.
The sales need to drop. Let's do it, y'all.
The Equilibrium beer I got from there was really good.
We went together to the place he hates.
If only Wet Your Whistle had a better craft brew selection, but I like it as just an alcohol store, but not really a beer store.
I agree.
I have a place to recommend to you. There's a beer store by Lombardi's. It's new, but it's not
It
just
looks
a beer
pretty
store.
good, yeah.
Aisles
Or
upon
potential.
aisles of cool snacks. I'll just call them cool snacks.
What's a cool snack?
Like, oh, it's a organic. It's a cool treat.
Cashew.
But it's
We
healthy.
don't eat treats over here.
I know you don't eat treats, but I did bring a treat.
Oh, yeah. Man,
It's too
yeah,
late to
how's
eat.
it going, Jack?
I only cheated once.
Oh, you did cheat? We probably both have. Like,
Kind of with Mike. Mike took me to Burnish.
I turned a blind
and
eye.
what'd you eat, though?
Some pickles, and then I ate the chicken sandwich with no bread.
Okay, that's not too bad.
But I ate some pickles
It's all good.
and a couple, and then I ate a couple French fries. But it was only 3 French fries.
I wasn't going to sell you out.
Oh, man.
He admitted
3
it.
French fries.
No. Yep. You
You're
see,
fucked
like,
down.
yeah, I'm pretty clean, but I still sometimes I drink my fiber supplement, which is plant material.
Yeah, that's cool. That's good. That's
what
probably,
if-
you probably need that.
That's smart, right? I just don't want to get constipated.
What if I gave...
Well, if you're anything like me, you're not having that issue with this meat diet.
Oh, really? It's like the opposite.
It's the opposite. Yesterday, all I had was bacon and beef jerky all day.
Because I hear that you get constipated on a meat diet, so I'm just kind of trying to get ahead of it.
Well, something's going on over here where it's not that.
It's not that.
Where I have to tell my boyfriend that not tonight.
Because, man,
I'm topping tonight, hun.
nasty.
No, but what was I going to say? Did I cheat any other way? I don't think I cheat. The only way I'm cheating is these copious amount of carbs from
Yeah,
these beers.
and I've been drinking beer, and you've been drinking beer, so that's fine.
That's how I justified the 3 French fries. Mike got a whole order of French fries. I was sitting next to me, and we had a pitcher of beer, and I was waiting
Man.
for my food.
My wife just made a fresh batch of chocolate chip cookies. Insane, not one, and it was tough. It is tough. They're right up
Question.
there if you want one, Mike.
What I will eat one. What if I had a mushroom chocolate bar one day and we...
No, I've eaten edibles.
Yeah, maybe I might. I might do that.
I've eaten
That
edibles.
stuff's fair game,
because that's
dude.
fun. That's
Dude,
fun.
yeah, all my edibles are in gummy form, so sorry. I ate those.
But yeah, I've been eating a bunch of ribeyes and huge chicken breasts and bacon and eggs in the morning. And
I had
that's
some
it.
lamb this week, and I've been eating a ton of eggs.
Eggs and bacon. How about you, bacon?
Yeah, today I ate a whole pound of bacon.
Bacon is great. And I've been doing low sodium bacon. I find I like that better. There's enough sodium in low sodium bacon.
The first bacon I see, I grab. It
Yeah,
could be
yeah.
low sodium.
Check out this little low sodium. It might be only one brand that does it. I
Black
think it's
Label?
like, nope, it's not them. I've been trying all the brands of bacon. I've been going crazy. And I think it's like Chesterfield or something crazy like that.
Good old Chesterfield, huh?
Yeah. And like this low sodium bacon is delicious.
The main thing you notice when you start buying higher quality bacon is they don't have any more of those fucked up thinner pieces in there.
Yeah.
You know, if you buy the Food Lion bacon, there's
Thick
like
cut bacon is nice. Center cut. Have you ever tried center
yeah.
cut bacon?
Oh, yeah. You ever been to England and had bacon? It's the worst. They give you like
Ooh.
it's this circular thing,
Is that Canadian bacon also?
kind of.
Okay.
You're right. Yeah,
Is it?
I think that is what it is.
Because Canada and England have a lot of similarities.
Our bacon here is just so much better. Dude, England, you're so hungry.
We
You're so
figured
hungry.
everything out here. People need to stop trying to figure out shit because
Like how
yeah.
to say all the words.
like everything. We need to chill. We need to go back to the way we figured everything out. Because like bacon and eggs, I've been eating that every morning. I'm like, who figured out bacon and eggs?
Exactly.
Because it's good together, man. It is good together.
Oh, dude, I went to the Del Mar Diner last week and I got the breakfast buffet
Uh-huh.
and I ate only meat off of that bitch.
Ooh.
You know how hard that was? There's French toast.
So the same diner that we've been to for
yeah, they added a buffet sometimes.
wow.
But
I can't even imagine that. That's good for them.
Yeah, it had cream chip beef. What's the other
That
one?
might be
Sausage.
okay on a carnivore diet. Have we checked the cream
It's
chip beef?
too much milk and shit.
Milk is fine. It's an animal product. Have you looked up the rules?
I've had butter, a ton of butter.
Yeah. Have you looked at the rules? The rules heavy cream, and maybe it's just heavy cream, but I know heavy
Dude, if
cream
I can
is
eat
good.
cream chip beef, this is over.
Yeah, I think heavy cream is fine. I've been putting heavy cream in my espressos.
Oh, okay. Maybe I should do that.
Yeah,
Because
man.
I got an espresso maker where I can
And that's why
steam,
cheese is fine too.
I can steam the milk. Cheese is cool?
Cheese is fine on a carnivore diet. Cheese is fine.
I don't think so.
I looked it up. I think I looked it up. But
How can it be?
look up the rules of a
just
carnivore
Google, can
diet.
I have cheese on a carnivore diet? Just Google that. But
That might be better.
I haven't had any cheese, I don't think.
Oh, I've been doing a lot of cheese.
While cheese
So-
can be beneficial in addition to the carnivore diet, it should be eaten in moderation. Too much cheese might lead to excessive calories.
I've been eating a moderate amount of cheese.
It seems like it's fair game.
Dude, I told you yesterday. Bacon and beef jerky. That's it.
Hell
It
yeah.
was insane.
Oh yeah,
Cheesy steak roll-ups.
Food Lion beef jerky is my favorite brand of beef jerky right now.
Yeah, it's got a good amount of sugar in it, though.
It does. I
Yes.
saw the same thing. What
That's
the
why
fuck?
it's so fucking
even
good.
even the peppered.
I know.
The peppered has the same amount of sugar as the sweet hot. Weird.
I thought I remember seeing it. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Let me read you the cheese rules. Perspective is this: cheese can have a place in your carn diet, provided it doesn't impede on your health or dietary goals. If you find it triggers cravings, stalls your weight loss, or leads to digestive discomfort, it might be worth eliminating.
You don't want it triggering cravings.
But look what they recommended.
And cheese triggers cravings. You know what triggers cravings? Pickles.
Cream cheese
I miss
stuffed
pickles.
chicken breasts. And
Cream cheese?
yeah, and cheese and steak
Cream
roll-ups.
cheese just sounds horrible for you.
Yeah, it does.
I want to play
It's
you guys-
Because it's so delicious, man.
calorie
Some of the
dense.
best desserts are made out of cream cheese.
It's true. Like pretzel salad.
I'm
dude-
not a pretzel salad guy.
You never had it right. Have you had it crunchy?
I've never had it. It just looked gross. I know what gross is, and yeah,
Pretzel salad is great with those big chunks of cream cheese.
Crunchy.
I'll eat a pretzel. Just plain.
Yeah, you're right. I don't want it in my salad.
So I was actually going through a big cheese kick right before at the end of the year, and I was like, "Fuck, I gotta
We
stop.
can eat it.
I gotta stop eating all these delicious cheeses I've been buying."
Pepper Jack.
No, the blue.
No, pepper jack you can't eat because it's got peppers in it, dude.
Your name is Jack. That was funny. That was funny.
Dude, I
No,
remember,
you can't eat it because it's got pepper chunks in it.
I remember one time my friend's girlfriend's sister came to visit, and her name was Colby.
Oh,
I dropped the Colby Jack cheese line on her.
There we go.
Let's just say.
There we go.
made a sandwich?
The rest is
Let's
history.
just say that cheese melted.
Oh yeah, you had sex.
That was crazy. And then she went away, and then I obsessed over her for like 2 years.
That's the worst. Yo, I want that sandwich again. It was all funny when I said it.
Yeah,
But I really want that
but yeah,
sandwich.
but I've been going through these hard cheeses. You can get some pretty good cheese like in the cheese section at just at your regular grocery store.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been meaning to go back to block cheese. Been doing sprinkled cheese for too long. Too many additives in that sprinkled cheese. Hope you all know this.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like that stuff.
You can just buy
It's
some
convenient, but damn.
any nice hard cheeses where you just chunk them and they kind of like chip away and you.
Well,
Throw the chunk in your mouth?
do you grate or grade?
I just eat cheese with like a block in one hand and a knife in the other and a thumb.
Is it cheese grating or grating?
Great. Like a
Great.
city, like a drain grate.
Like a New York City.
Grateful Dead. Like that.
What happened? What happened? Why are we in New York?
We're talking about grates.
We're in New York. All of a
like a
sudden?
New York City.
Like a broken grate in like a New York City like sewer.
like Gilbert Grape.
Yeah.
What's
Holy
eating him?
shit.
All right, I got some stuff to show.
Uh-oh.
Okay?
Do another IPA because that one sucks so bad. But show the stuff.
Okay, I
So
want
we
you
all
guys
gave
to
it a
listen.
5. We all gave that one a 5.
You
Yeah.
think
All
the
right.
bigger the booty, the finer it is. And now we can convince
This guy, who was that again?
big
Listen
old
to his
booty
words.
And all that. It ain't nothing but doo-doo in there.
He's gone viral. There ain't nothing but doo-doo in there.
Because people love it.
You think the bigger the booty, the finer it is. And now we can convince her she walks switching that big old booty and all that.
I was convinced he was talking about gay dudes.
Doo-doo in there.
He's just talking about butts in general. Ladies with big
The
butts.
hood's kind of like that though. They don't do butt stuff. Remember, I remember young Jeezy had the line, "Let your man be the freak. He can eat it up. I'm gonna come through and beat it up." He's like, "I'm not eating your pussy. I'm just gonna
They're
fuck
pretty
you."
freaky with girls. Yeah.
Here's the full
Yeah,
one.
they'll be fucking with each other in the room and stuff.
Yeah, brothers and sisters like to fuck with each other.
And as Cat Williams exposed,
What?
they'll do anything to get
In
ahead.
those family
They'll
situations.
put on the dress, right?
Yeah.
Check
Finish
him out.
that.
Check him out.
Have we talked about Cat Williams? We did that last week.
put there by God. Just
You know, everybody's talking about him. We're not like other podcasts.
But it was good. Did you watch that entire podcast? One
Fuck
question.
no. Who is he even talking to? Who's that guy?
Shannon Sharp, and he's
Who
an
is
idiot.
that?
He's an ex-football player who was really good at football
Why does he have a podcast?
He wasn't that good.
because people listen.
He wasn't
And,
as
I
good
Can't
as
argue-
Michael
I can't
Vick.
argue with that.
It was the only one I listened to. I watched the whole thing. Cat Williams really said a lot of shit.
It's
and-
the most listened to podcast of all time.
wow, it was great.
It has. Can you look that up? Shannon Sharp, Cat Williams. How many views? It's like what? It's like
He talked a
billion
lot
fucking
about
views?
Steve Harvey and Bernie Mac and the Kings of Comedy. I watched the Kings of Comedy as a kid with my parents and my whole family.
oh, my parents would not allow that in our house.
Like we were, we were.
I was just joking, by the way. I was just joking, by the way.
It just sounded like you were talking about like a profanity, but I see what you're saying there.
You said just type in.
You
Cat
were
Williams.
you were more of a blue collar crowd, right? Blue collar comedy tour crowd. And we saw
That's
them
really
both.
funny.
We saw them both. We were a big stand up comedy crowd
My
family.
family never watched any of that shit.
I don't know how many views it got.
Why not? Just pull up the episode. How many views it got?
And
62.8 thousand. That's not that many.
have you seen a lot of the side by sides that some of these internet content creators have made of cat stories
Well,
and like the actual footage of the real thing? Because a lot of the stuff he said is
They
is
corroborated
real.
it.
Yeah.
Like, pull up the Shannon Sharp podcast.
Shannon Sharp podcast.
Yeah, that's what we're looking
Club
for.
Shay
How
Shay.
many Club Shay Shay?
Club
See,
Shay Shay podcast.
Direct me better.
There we go.
Club
And then
Shay
um,
Shay.
What'd you Google before?
You said Google Shannon Sharp with a guy on it views, and I did, and it pulled up those weird people. This has 48 million views already. in 11
48
days.
million.
I think it's the most viewed podcast of all time.
Kyle
Yeah.
Williams looks good.
And he
You haven't
really
seen this, Mike?
No, I know all about this. I haven't seen it though. You think I watched 2 hours 46 minutes of that?
No, you haven't seen
he's
the clips?
refuting everything that's been said about
I watched
him.
the clips, the big clips about how he did this and then he did that and then he sucked. Harvey Weinstein wanted to suck my dick, and then why do you think Ludacris has 8 Fast and Furious movies?
And that's
Sorry, I
my
should've
favorite
been doing a
rapper. He
better
was really
impression.
putting him under the bus. I was like, wow. But I believe Cat though.
No, Ludacris totally sucked the white dick.
I mean, he got
That's how you sell your soul now.
Cat said that Ludacris signed a deal to get 10 movies, and then Fast and the Furious 10 movies, 10 movies. You know,
So Ludacris, it
because
wasn't,
how else would Ludacris get 10
it
movies?
wasn't Vin Diesel's like say. It was like all about Ludacris. You know, it was built around Ludacris.
No,
And was there really 10
Cat-
movies with Ludacris in it?
Cat
already?
Williams told. You didn't see any of the podcast, right? Cat Williams told a lot of
Saw
stories.
all the clips that went viral.
He told a lot of stories of people kind of meeting with Illuminati figures and
Yeah.
doing homosexual things to get these deals.
Sucking dick was the whole deal.
to be really, really famous and rich.
And
And-
Cat
and an
Williams,
influencer.
the only thing that I will notice that I will say, Cat Williams kind of fell off. He had his blow up specials in the early 2000s?
And I never
Well,
thought he was
specials-
funny when I was a comedy.
Huge
star.
Hold on a
specials.
second. Guess how many specials do you think he has?
4.
12.
But the huge era,
I was going to say 10.
the huge era, green suit one, purple suit one, like,
Pimp Chronicles and
and then he went,
what are the other ones?
he did nothing.
Pimp, everything.
I have 2 of them on DVD, and those 2 are the big ones.
It wasn't as relevant. He didn't seem as relevant.
Cat-Apocalypse is a newer one. And he's got a new one coming out on Netflix, he said, on the podcast. He has a
I
new
have
one
that
coming out.
Pimp Chronicles 2006 and American Hustle. Those are the 2 big ones.
And he has a lot of good points. I suggest watching the podcast. I loved the podcast. He got a lot off his chest. He is one of the best comedians of all time. He's a hard worker, and he's not the drugged out weirdo that everyone says he is.
I don't think that at all of him.
A lot of
tried
people
to-
say he is, though.
They
Drugged
tried-
out weirdo?
Oh, yeah. They say
That's because
yeah.
he got backballed by Weinstein, and they don't want to. They want to rub his name through the dirt.
He did try to beat up a 13-year-old. That was weird. That was weird. And
He's
he
a
got
small
beat up
man.
by the 13-year-old.
He's a small man.
He said Joe Rogan didn't want him on, and then Joe Rogan immediately tweeted, I want you to come on whenever
He
you want.
kind of has a thing against white people, it seems like. A little bit.
Yeah.
From what I
Yeah.
saw in the
Well,
podcast.
he did say
Fair, though,
Joe,
right?
Rogan,
Yeah.
Joe Rogan's got 6 comedians on that ain't never been funny.
and that was funny. That was funny.
fucking hilarious.
Who?
Tom Segura,
Tom Segura, Burt Kreischer,
Burt Kreischer.
Yeah, right. Burt Kreischer was
Brendan-
comedian of the year last year.
Shahab.
You guys are crazy. Burt Kreischer was comedian of the year last year.
He sold more tickets than anybody else. That's what do you call him?
I
Big
mean,
shirtless
I
fuck.
mean, you could even say Eddie Bravo. I mean, that guy's a stand-up comedian, you know? All his friends do stand-up.
I love
comedy.
Johnny Bravo. Whoa, mama.
Mark
He's
Norman
funny.
was on a podcast thinking, he was like, I'm pretty sure Cat Williams was talking about me, saying I had never been funny.
He might be, but I like Mark though.
Don't flatter yourself. You're funny. Cat
And
Williams, you're
but
not on
Mark's
his
peak
radar.
is over though. I don't think he'll ever have a funny special again.
That's
my Mark Norman. That's my morbid Mark Norman prediction.
Norbid Gark Norgan. No, I think that he's falling off
He had his peak, and I don't think he can do that again.
because the Jerry Seinfeld rip doesn't work forever.
Did you watch his last special
Yes,
on Netflix? It was pretty good.
I liked
It was
that.
like one of the
I
only
did.
decent ones compared to all the other ones. It was pretty good.
I didn't think it was too good, but a lot of it was old jokes that I saw before.
Oh yeah, true.
Really?
Yeah, he was still recycling jokes even for that special.
Because I saw him like the same time that you saw him, and most of that stuff was in the special before this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, in the Salisbury special, I think he had jokes that were in the current special.
All right, guys, I got something else. Unless we're doing another. Oh no, I didn't read about the haze at all. We're just drinking it.
It's so good.
Okay, let me read about. Jesus Christ, I have the burps tonight.
Is it 10%
guys.
alcohol?
Man, this is a stingy one too. This
It's
is very-
8%. This is way
Fizz,
better
fizz,
though.
fizz.
This is delicious. Hazy IPA with a casket full of Mosaic and Galaxy, with a cryptic touch of Nelson.
Ooh,
Nelson?
Nelson.
We're on the Nelson scale.
Don't do that.
Uh-huh.
That was better.
I should get that one.
Not
That'd
a
be
Nelson
fun
boy.
one.
I'm not a Nelson.
You're not the Nelson?
No, put you in half Nelson. No, I don't even know what that means.
I remember there was a Nelson beer. It was one of the first IPAs I loved. It was I think it was an RAR Nelson with the Nelson. Does he point? He points, right?
Yes, he does.
Nelson Laugh. Dewey.
It was a Dewey beer. It just had that finger pointing,
That's good.
and it was called
Subtle.
Nelson Laugh, and it was 100% Nelson.
Wow,
hops in
because
the
they
beer.
don't want any smoke from any actual imagery from that show.
But you get it enough.
Yeah, that's good.
Pretty cool, right?
Very smart. Very smart.
It was a yellow
Shows
hand.
leadership.
But it was really, 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 really good. A lot of times when they put a single hop, that's when I start liking it.
Single hop, bop, bop. Wait. No, some of the best beers I've ever had are single hops.
Yeah.
Loads of Mosaic. 100% Mosaic by Burley.
Oh, yeah, the hundreds from Burley. Those
The
are best.
Mosaic one. And then there was a blue one that was like Sylvan.
Was the Mosaic one the black one? There's a black one, too.
It wasn't the black one. It was silver. Gray.
Well, my God, they have a bunch of them.
Well, my God, let's look at them real quick.
My
Untapped.
That's probably a good. That's probably the best place to get your single hopped ones. Is the Dewey or the Burley
Nelson
ones.
Sylvan. It was the black one. Was Nelson Sylvan. Oh my God.
The black one, the one I liked was Nelson. That is so fucking crazy. I told you, Nelson, the best.
Look at that. It's Godzilla.
I wonder why I
Mr.
like
Nelson.
that. Wonder why I like that so much. Some beer guy could explain it to you. You know, like, oh, the Nelson ones have this, this, and this. Like, you know how we can kind of explain weed stuff with the terps and stuff. You're like,
Maybe you guys.
Let's go to the website.
when
Here
you
we
go to the weed store, don't you look for the terp profile?
Not really.
Oh, you don't?
It's all about like
Look at this.
density of nug for me.
Well, you can't look at the nugs at the weed store.
Pull this up, Kevin.
That's the only thing that seems to make a difference. Outside of, it just being
High
nice
high
top.
beta carefulines.
Pull this up, my Kevin.
In the weed store.
Like bigger.
Yes.
Boom.
Take a look at Nelson.
berry?
Yeah, Barry.
Spicy.
And I'm not talking about Barack.
Berry.
Berry and
Stone
herbal.
fruit.
So it's berry, tropically, and herbal. Not stone fruit at all.
Isn't it interesting to be so berry and so little stone fruit?
No fruit, just berry.
that is a red flag for me on this
No.
whole scale.
No grass.
Tropical fruit. Okay, tropical fruits up. That makes sense.
Hey, Kevin, the same thing can be asked, and I can say the same thing. Why no grass, but all herb?
Okay, let's see it. All.
Dude, what hop has all resinous pine and all herb? I want to try that.
Yeah.
Resin is pine.
Let's. Can we?
Resinous pine? I feel like that would be something I would be after, is resinous pine.
Can we get? Oh, look. Okay, look at the names: orange, citrus, herbal, dank, blueberry, stone fruit, tea, spice, green fruit, spicy, resinous, tangerine.
Mike, I want one with either a trademark or a registered trademark next to it, because I know it's bougie.
Apollo, trademark.
Yeah, CMTM.
What are these hops? What are these?
Yeah, these you can buy hops for home brewing.
This doesn't have
thought
the
that was
cool
kibble.
diagram.
This is a whole rabbit hole you can go down, dude.
That was rabbit food.
lime grapefruit.
I thought that was rabbit shit.
It looks more like rabbit litter.
What are you doing?
Going to rabbit litter. Because we have to jump around, it's fun.
I do want to develop my own sound.
You can.
What's a good sound that's not an explosion? Like an explosion.
You should
I'm thinking
do-
a car bomb.
You should get cop
Something like
sirens.
very close.
How about like the shot of a shot of whiskey getting dropped into a beer?
That's a great sound.
That sound.
a good
It's not that loud of a ting though, but you hear it hit the bottom.
Yeah. The explosion's so perfect. But it's not like Red Bar owns the explosion. A lot of DJs been doing the explosion.
What do you got?
Breaking news. This is breaking news.
Really?
Yeah, there is worldwide craziness going on, but you're not hearing about it because of all the what going on in the what.
The
Probably
guy
have my
says
breaking news thing. I do not.
On the grazing stoop.
Standing by to assist should the situation spiral further.
Just get to the footy.
Is it Israel stuff?
No, it's Papua New Guinea.
Oh, my bad.
People are dying in the riots.
I'm gonna need you to pull that up in a map for me because I don't know where that is.
Got you. Look at that. People are getting trampled, man.
Dude, can you imagine being out in that? I'd be like, I'm going home, man. I'm freaking out.
How's Mama New Guinea taking the news?
They're estranged. They don't speak.
That was pretty good.
They don't
so
speak
good.
anymore.
But I shouldn't be joking. But
It's
that
a
was pretty
country
good.
in
No, you should be. That's hilarious.
I'm sorry. It's a country in Oceania. Do you know?
Oh my God, yeah.
It is our north of
Wow, look at
Australia.
that. It's that close to Australia. Who would you could jump from Australia? Who,
In
You could have
Australia.
told me it was in Central America. I didn't know where it was at all. I'm not kidding.
no idea. I didn't know.
Samoa?
That close to Australia, would have never said. I would have said Central America, gun to my head, probably.
Yeah.
Tony
But
Rocky
Samoa,
Hart.
isn't that where the Rock is from?
Wherever
He was
Peru
Samoan.
is.
Remember-
I say close to Peru.
Do you remember
That's
that
what I do.
from
Yeah.
Pulp
That's
Fiction?
Central America.
Tony
Well, that's-
Rocky Hart. He was
that's South
Samoan.
America.
Yeah, he's big. He's Samoan. It's in his blood.
Who?
Tony Rocky Horror from
What do
Pulp
you mean?
Fiction. When they're talking about why he got thrown off a roof
Yeah.
for giving a foot massage.
Hey, Samoan.
Touching a man's wife's feet and putting your tongue in her holiest of holies is not the same ballpark. It ain't even the same ball game. It ain't even the same sport.
That's funny. Very true. And that's what he said. Sam Jack.
But Samuel Jackson is wrong in that argument because all other guys trying to say is, you're not telling me a massage doesn't mean something? It means something. A massage means something. It does. It means something.
Well, what he did to her means something
A
too.
foot massage means something.
ODing her on heroin means a little something too.
Well, they came dancing into the house, and who
Stabbing
knows?
her with
he,
an adrenaline.
he had to talk himself out of it in the
shot.
mirror. You're gonna drink a drink quickly and go home. Jerk off, go to sleep. Because he wants
Everyone's
to do
had that conversation with himself in the mirror and wound up in someone's bed.
Yeah.
That you should not be in.
it. Yeah, a spider woman's bed.
Yes, fucking. She's up in the corner.
Sucking your juices.
You walk in her room and she's up in the corner and you don't care.
She's like crawling to you upside
In
down.
her web, you're like, yes.
You wake up in the middle of the night and you see she's like your nightmare sleep paralysis
You
demon.
think my mom would tell me to
Okay.
take?
I was talking about that with my wife the other day. Have you ever had sleep paralysis?
No.
Not like
That's
only-
some fake ass like attention grabbing bullshit,
Kinda,
right?
yeah.
Or you're literally
nightmare.
you've literally seen a demon. Like what the fuck are you talking about?
Here's the best thing I can tell you. I worked with a guy who said he had it, claimed to have it, and he did say it feels like it seems like a bad dream that you like too vivid for you to rationalize that it wasn't
So
real.
did he have a bad dream, or
It seems
could
like
he
it.
not move?
He
Didn't
couldn't move.
Pat have this?
He says he
Can we call
can't.
and he
Pat?
saw like a being in the corner of the
Texting
room.
Pat.
He said yes. He said that at the foot of his bed.
I'm texting Pat. I think Pat
Then
had this.
either
Mild schizophrenia.
either there was an alien in your room, and that's the human response is to get literally petrified. Right?
I bet.
Or you're a bullshitter.
Here's the best story that I got for you, Kevin. When I was a kid, I was scared all the time.
Yeah.
But it was just a bad dream. It seemed like.
Checks out.
I swear to God, it was the most vivid thing I heard. Hey, from under my bed, and it was so loud that I was like, "Oh my God!"
That'll make the hair stand up. Yep.
And when I sat up in my bed, and I looked across the hallway, everyone's asleep. It's dark. My parents' house. It was my door, and you could see through the hallway to their room. And I sat up straight, and he didn't say "hey" again. He said "boo." It reminded me of some episode of the Rugrats where it was this
You were
Who
dreaming.
was he? What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
He was dreaming. Mike was dreaming.
It was a bad dream, or a monster was under my bed.
Or a man.
Hey, boo! And it was like either all in my head, or
Dude,
I
you were
heard it.
dreaming and your dream wasn't very creative. All I could say was hey and boo.
And I went to
I don't have any
scream.
dreams where I thought someone was literally underneath the bed.
I was a
That's
kid.
wild, man.
I couldn't tell where the voice was coming from, but it was in my ear.
You never know. You never.
Whenever
know.
I would have dreams where I was in like a place that was real, I would never have a dream about like where I was at then. I would be dreaming about like my cousin's house or like, you know what I mean? If I was at my grandparents' house, I'd dream about like my house. I'd never dream about like my house while I was in it. That makes sense?
Yeah.
But I don't know why. I think it was probably like some sort of probably way scarier if I was dreaming about my house while I was in it. Right?
Yes, you're right.
Because it happened to you, and Mike thinks he saw a demon.
I didn't see anything, but when I went to scream and I sat up at the foot of my bed and he said, "Boo," right before I ran to across the hall to my mom's, and maybe this was me. You know what? Maybe it was me waking up and the boo happened at the same time. But I went to scream and I just went,
That's a dream. That happens in your dreams.
okay, dream.
I remember I was getting attacked by Chucky from Child's Play one time, and my mom was like in the living room having a conversation, and I was like trying to scream to her.
I've never had trouble distinguishing dream. You know what I mean? I feel like Mike had a man under his bed. Seriously, like a real full-grown man. Do you believe? Here's another thing. I don't believe in this either, but do you
A
guys?
full-grown man is a funny thing to say.
Full-grown.
Shh, I was hiding.
Here's another thing I do not
from my
believe in,
parents.
but a lot of people say it's. I mean, everyone says it's real. Repressed memories.
What do you mean?
What do you mean it's not real?
How could that be real?
No, you're right. I told all my
How can what be
repressed
real?
memories got all told
Something
on the
so
podcast.
traumatic that you literally forgot. That's what it is.
Like,
Yeah.
You don't think that happens to people?
Butt touching.
What
and-
the fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy. The
That
brain-
was so traumatizing. I forgot. I just don't.
I think the
understand.
brain works in like self-protective ways.
I
sometimes.
think there are like exceptions where some people have, but not like maybe like a handful of people.
I feel like you have a good theory going on here. I never really thought about that. Completely
Do you-
forgot.
and then turn it on yourself. Do you think you have any repressed memories?
I get scared about that.
You wouldn't
sometimes.
know. You wouldn't know.
I get scared about that.
You
sometimes.
wouldn't
What if you had something
don't get scared about-
so
you don't ever think about
terrible
that?
happen to you that you forgot?
I think about that all the time.
No, I think all the weird gay little young man stuff was the weirdest stuff. And I
But
think-
what if
But
it
you
was
did it.
worse than that? Way worse, and you
Oh.
forgot. It was so bad you forgot.
What if the daycare director was like in charge of it or something?
Yeah.
Oh God.
He was slapping your,
The Boy
he was
Scout-
taking your little dick and going.
What if the Boy Scout director made us touch butts?
Yeah.
It wasn't just innocent enough guys,
No,
guys
no,
being
no,
guys.
no,
It was a
no,
Boy
no.
Scout director saying, "You boys need to touch butts."
That's not like that.
Then what do you mean? Went to Vietnam, forgot you were
Like,
there?
you got a hand job. You got a hand job from a priest one time and you forgot.
Oh yeah, I wasn't Catholic, thank God.
That'd be
Yeah,
bad.
there's a lot of gay in that youth group.
Yeah, but
Shit.
they didn't give me no handies. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
what if you forgot? That's what we're saying.
I've already told my demons on here. If you got something, go ahead.
Tell your demons.
I've already told mine. I got nothing.
If you got something,
I would tell if I
I said
could.
I can't remember.
You're an only child. You didn't have no weird like stuff happen. You know,
what does that mean?
less attention.
You
less
touched butts
attention.
with those guys
Yeah,
in the tent because you had a sister?
No, yes, there was less attention. They were like, "Mom, man, Chelsea's got dance. We got to send Michael off camping this weekend because she is
I
more
went
important."
camping all weekend.
You went
Jackson
camping
only
because you
child.
liked
That means
it.
no uncles, right?
That means extra uncles. They're everywhere.
Granddad's uncles.
Only childs get 4 uncles.
I was the only option. They had to settle for me.
Man, that's true though.
The violent riots in Papua New Guinea have been talked about. Do you want to go into that any further?
That's bad. Yeah, that's it.
That's bad. All right, here's something else. If you want it, Amanda Bynes.
What about her?
Oh wow.
She's dating a new guy.
This is what Mike's computer is right now.
This guy,
That's cool.
Sometimes he's got to let Mike's computer just fool.
Paul Michael. You know who he is?
Paul Mitchell, right?
No,
Is that
different.
the same guy? Just two different names?
What's Paul Mitchell?
That's like a hair product, right?
Okay.
Remember Paul Mitchell hair product? Amanda Bynes is a talent. She's funny, but she's probably just crazy now. I know I saw her in the news the other day. I can't remember what for, but
She started a podcast.
that's probably it.
She started a podcast and she's like, I'm deleting my podcast because we can't get Drake or
Really?
yeah, it was like we can't get Drake or Travis
What a
Scott or
spoiled
any of the
brat.
guests that we want.
What a spoiled brat.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. She's like, we really thought we'd be able to get better guests.
No one
Damn,
wants to come
what a
talk to
L.
your white ass.
That's an L. That's a fucking
Yeah,
L.
she's looking retarded. And she has a
Damn.
face tattoo.
And like piercings and stuff. Yeah, she's crazy.
She's real bad. Can you pull up Jelly Roll in Congress?
yes.
Did you see this?
Yeah, what the fuck is up with Jelly? And Andrew Bayless has ties with this guy.
He just
Early
played gu-
ties.
Yeah, he like did some guitar on one
It's
of his.
amazing.
He
Yeah,
wishes he
I
still
love
had
it.
ties.
Yeah, he wishes he still.
He
was.
wishes-
He has ties.
He
I-
wishes he had a 1% royalty on
Andrew
anything.
Bayless, call in right now.
Yeah, if you had
Call
any
me now for your free reading.
9 Shrines, new music coming soon.
He is the best musician probably to ever come out of the Pocomoke area.
I was about to say, don't even say the DMV because you
It's
got
the best. It's the best show on Thursday nights after 9 p.m.
But that's the truth, though.
Our
No, he
best-
really is. Maybe even Eastern Shore, you might say.
our best offering was Periphery to the metal scene, at least.
And what is that, though, exactly? That's not Eastern Shore. That's like...
You know, it is. They were
It's
all
Shore?
It is.
They were Shore Boys?
all of them. Yep.
Saw them at the
Furthest in was Bethesda. That's still that counts too. We're not going to even
It's not
say
quite
across.
Shore.
I hate you.
What do you think, Jack? Shore? Bethesda?
They, well, no, that's not
DMV?
from the shore, obviously.
No.
Tri-state area.
The tri-state.
I mean, Bethesda, that's Bethesda Games, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
you're right.
What's up with this
They
area?
sold it to
Not terrible.
Microsoft.
This area has some talent. We just can't get, like...
We're not from that area. We're
Over
from
the
over
hump.
here, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
This general area.
Pull up a jelly roll, dude. Look at this fucking idiot.
Wow, he is morbidly obese.
He's only getting bigger, dude.
Can he lose some fucking
He's
weight?
gonna die. He's going to die.
Yeah, that's what happens.
But dude, listen to the thing he says. He says, "I have never been able to vote, so I think it's a good." Dude, he's an idiot.
He's got rotting teeth.
That would stop the flow of fentanyl.
Not really.
Who was in his ear telling him he's so great?
Those look good.
Why are they doing this? Why are they bringing him in there to say,
But no.
hey, fentanyl's bad and people shouldn't be dying from that?
Need a Favor is a good song. It's undeniable. It's
Let's not talk about
Show
Jelly
me some
Roll.
pictures of the people that are dying from fentanyl, and then I will tell you if I think they shouldn't be dying from it.
Yeah. We have to let these people succumb
No,
to their
don't.
decisions. They have to succumb to their decisions at some point.
Yeah, come on, dude. Do you really want a bunch of drug addicts around?
And now they got goofballs. Have you seen the goofballs?
Oh, what's that?
It's a new drug. It's fentanyl mixed with meth. It's literally fentanyl mixed with meth.
Keeps
It
you from dying.
It literally makes people go,
It probably keeps you from dying.
like, they just start goofing out.
If you,
It's
you're like,
crazy.
you're gonna OD on the fentanyl unless you got this meth in here.
Oh, Mike found the goofball?
harmless sounding name Goofball is a dangerous new drug trend with users injecting both methamphetamine and heroin.
Nailed it.
Morty, we got to do these goofballs, Morty.
They used to call it a speedball. I thought. What's a speedball?
Cocaine and
Oh, cocaine and heroin.
yeah.
Yeah, see.
Why would speed and heroin not be a speedball? It's a goofball. If you put speed and heroin together, it's not a speedball.
Ah.
Insane.
Yeah.
It's
Weird.
insane.
Hey, they ran out of names at
these
the wrong
goddamn
time.
drug addicts need to get their names down.
They ran out of names.
Look at these fucks.
Wow. Look at her.
That's what's on the
red
news
bar
these
this,
days?
Red bar this person, Mike.
Is this a channel?
Becoming popular off the tails of the
Is this the real news?
Yeah.
For somebody. Look at her,
Scroll
man.
down, Mike. Where is this being played? For the love of God.
Cronkite.
Couldn't hire,
Cronkite News.
What is that?
That's
couldn't
a
have hired
news
anybody
network.
else. Sheesh.
This can't be real.
Multi-platform news
We
network.
are Cronkite News. What's this?
What do you mean? What is this?
Let it play.
Walter
Okay,
Cronkite is
okay.
the only Cronkite news I care about. Remember Walter Cronkite?
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
You mean
Students. It's students.
Students learn how to adapt.
That makes me lay off the fat chick.
I didn't say anything about her.
I was gonna go in on her.
You're just saying lay off her.
I had a bunch of shit queued up on that fat bitch.
I got to get off my ass, go down to that college, and get me some interns. I think they'll give them to me. That'd be funny, right?
We got an intern at my work for glass.
That'd be funny to only hire them for this podcast.
I'm noticing a trend.
Like, that would be fun, right? That would be really fun.
We got to get them fucked up. Dude. Take this chocolate.
Seriously.
Eat this chocolate that
We
eat
gotta be,
every-
like, real good
That
to-
we eat every week for the show. It's a requirement.
Jelly Roll
SU hit me up.
has a dermal on his eye. She has a dermal on her eye. All these fentanyl people.
She's determined to stay clean this time.
Go back
Yeah,
to Jelly
right,
Roll, dude.
bitch.
What is he doing? Listen to what he has to say. Let's listen to what Jelly Roll has to say. To save this great nation.
Yeah, let's hear what he's got to
God,
say.
he's big. Look at that fucking fat
Oh my God.
fuck.
Mike's got. This is what Mike does.
Start with Mr.
These are the kind of guys my mom used to have to flip in their hospital beds.
Forgive me, I'm a
Morbidly
little nervous. I'm
obese
used to having a
guys. He's
rock
gonna
and
be
roll band.
bedridden.
Listen to what he said there.
Microphone in front
Rewind
of
it, Mike.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. I'm used to having a rock and roll band.
Your first committee hearing.
This is pretty funny, dude.
Forgive me, I'm a little nervous. I'm used to having a rock and roll band behind me when I have a microphone in front of me.
Rock and roll.
During the time that I've been given,
I'm used to having a rock and roll
Rock
band.
and roll band.
Behind me when I have a microphone. There's a microphone in front of me, so there's a rock and roll band behind
So
me.
what?
Is this guy not the bad guy from Adam Sandler Texas movie?
This guy's talking in Congress right now. People are listening.
You're talking about the.
Is this guy not a bad
Texas
guy in a
video.
Western film or something? I swear to God, I went down them.
I thought you were talking about the longest yard warden. I said, no,
Listen
that's
to
not
his
him.
ass. Listen to his fucking. Ugh.
I want to fight him.
I hate this guy. Two
If
of
he
us.
hit me once, I'd be dead.
He's there in Congress like, man, I need a favor.
Stop the fentanyl. We need a favor.
I need a favor.
You know who should have blown up? Not him. Just wait in the truck guy should have blown up. Not you. Just wait in the truck.
Hardy is blown up.
Okay.
Hardy's, but this guy
Not
is
this
good though.
blown up.
He
Is that the
favor
taking
is
outside?
good.
I'm about to call the law.
He's got good songs.
No, that's I straight up murder this guy because this bitch came to my truck or whatever. Remember, she was beat up, so I drove
Wow,
to
I
his
just
house.
figured it out. So he is great, but he is the
Who's great?
He's the conservative white Lizzo. He's the conservative white male.
This
Lizzo.
guy's great?
Yeah.
Jelly Roll?
The favor song is good, man. He sounds good. Like I'm not going to deny
You can't
things
deny.
that sound good.
Good song, Jack. I don't know if it's good, but if it's good, you can't deny it.
What
if
I'm
you never heard
saying
it.
though to you, Jack, is he is the male white conservative Lizzo.
If this guy has a song that's out and it's good, I could never just make it through it because I'd be thinking about him all the time. I'd be, ugh.
Because even the EDM guys are making Need a Favor remixes, and they're going off. They're going off.
Can we hear Need a Favor for a second?
Yeah, go
Just
for
a
it.
second of Need a Favor.
Man, I need a favor.
Oh,
Is that good enough,
I've
Mike?
heard this. I've heard that song. Look how fat he is.
Morbid.
Holy
Morbid.
shit.
He
Holy shit.
He's the definition of the word morbidly obese. He looks terrible.
Can we hear Man I Need? Hopefully I just nail it on the right part.
God, I need a favor.
Oh
at this
God,
stupid-ass
Jesus
video.
Christ. I don't want to. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, well, I'd rather see Mike's face.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to turn it down because you haven't really heard it.
He says, I
Keep it going. I got the volume. No. You got to hear like.
You got to go back, way back.
I need a
He's in the bridge. Mike's all the way in the
favor.
bridge. Go to like here. Right there, yeah.
See what's up here.
Oh my God, I nailed it. How did I nail that?
Only talk to God when I need a favor.
That's a good song.
It is.
I already love it.
It really
Pass me
is.
that. I forgot about that song.
But he's so fucking fat, and nobody cares about him enough to tell him.
Hey guys, Jelly Roll through the years. He used to look like a nice guy. Now look at him.
He's like a rapper. Like, oh God, oh no.
Yes.
But it gives us all hope because how does he look better as a worse-looking fat guy?
He said a bad word one
It's
time.
something about fame. Something about fame just makes you look better.
He's smoking a raw right there.
He looks better now.
You know what he looks like?
for
Kevin.
some reason. Why?
Kevin. Paul Blart. Kevin.
James.
He looks like Kevin James, cousin who went to prison for a few.
Wow, look at that guy.
Go back to his speech.
God, I need
The
a
speech.
fucking
Oh, I thought you meant because he's
favor.
been going viral. Because
This is hilarious, though. He sounds retarded.
Important to note before I start that in these 5 minutes I'll be speaking that somebody in the United States
your face looked dumb, man.
a drug overdose and it is almost a 72%.
I'm tired of this
chance
type
during
of
these 5
fucking-
minutes it will be fentanyl related. Having started that way, Chairman Brown, Ranking Member Scott, and esteemed committee members, thank you for having me. I know this is a bit of a curveball, but I like a little baseball myself.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Most I am not-
Come on.
it is important
He who
to
wrote
establish
that?
earlier that I am a musician and that I have
I'm
no
tired of
political
people.
He probably found out that the judge liked baseball. I was like,
Why did they... The judge. Mike
I
thinks
like
he's on
baseball
Mike
my-
thinks he's on trial.
Why do people look at why all of a sudden people look at people like him and go, look at his face. He got a lot of tattoos. He knows a lot. He has a lot of experience.
they don't think that because of that.
He's been to jail. He must know a lot. He,
Dude,
mu-
that's
he
what
knows
he's-
the streets. It's
He
like,
says something
well, this
like-
is Congress or
He
whatever.
says
the
something
fuck.
like, I've been to prison, so I can't vote for either side, so I've never been
And
a
yet
Democrat
here
or a
he
Republican.
is.
So this makes me the best person to talk about this. Play it.
God damn, what is wrong with people?
I am neither Democrat
Yeah.
nor Republican. In fact, because of my past, my right to vote has been restricted thus far.
And
I
yet
have
here he
never
is.
paid attention
Get
to
him
the
out!
political race in my life.
Get out of here.
Ironically,
What does
I
he
think
know?
that makes me
Get
the
out of
perfect
here, you
person to
felon.
Speak about this because fentanyl transcends partisanship and ideology, gentlemen and women.
Dude, Congress is sitting there rolling their eyes like, yeah, we know.
Why is he there?
He had to say gentlemen and women.
We literally know.
Yeah, go back to that, gentlemen and women.
I gave him a statistic that said 190 people a day overdose. and
Where's the
die
10-second back thing
Jay.
when you need it?
Jay.
That is because
Got you all
fentanyl
day, baby.
transcends partisanship and
Was it before
ideology,
that?
gentlemen and women.
And
This is a totally
And
different
women?
problem.
Shit, I almost fucked up.
Oh no, I caught myself.
Yeah, Mike, the arrow keys will do 5 seconds. JK, J and L will do 10.
J.K. Rowling is my hero. She doesn't hate. She hates the trans.
Jack knows all the shortcuts because he's a slacker.
That's about a 737 plane. That's what about a 737 aircraft can carry.
That's about a 737 aircraft.
The national media attention it would get if they were reporting that a plane was crashing every single day and killing 190 people. But because it's 190 drug addicts,
And there's no plane.
Come on.
And
Come on, Jelly.
all right, what beer is that? Are we listening to Jelly more?
You play Jelly and Jack.
And I'll look up the Untapped.
I'll mix the audio. You just keep Jelly rolling. Oh, that was a fucking pun. Holy shit. Did you hear that?
Yeah,
Jelly rolling.
get over here.
All right, Jack, what we got?
Get over here by RR. Fruit beer.
This is a really good background. I like it.
It's yeah. Every person in this room knows a fentanyl.
Mortal Kombat 2023 Scorpion fruited sour lactose
that was
base.
quite the pour.
Bananas,
Epic pour.
passion
Epic.
fruit, pastry cream. Woo! That's gonna be good. This might be the best beer I've ever had. I'm already feeling this is gonna be a fire. Let's see what people say. An alcoholic passion fruit smoothie. No one's saying anything. No one's saying anything. No one's saying anything. No one's saying. Woo! Mortal Kombat themed can art this time. Absolutely delicious banana and pineapple smoothie.
Mortal Kombat's some of my favorite shit. I've played so many of the Mortal Kombat games. I got a pretty good Mortal Kombat story, actually.
You got a story?
I was obsessed with Mortal Kombat.
Oh, he already took a sip.
Oh, this is really good. Banana-y. But okay, yeah, I was obsessed with Mortal Kombat.
Glad we did the order like this. This is great.
You like it?
Yeah.
So good.
Okay, I was obsessed with Mortal Kombat, and I had played all the new ones for Xbox One and the PC. I went back to GameStop, and I bought the 360 one. Remember Mortal Kombat 11 or Mortal Kombat?
We played so much of that.
The
one.
360 one.
Yes.
Really good Mortal Kombat game. I couldn't find my copy. Bought a used copy, and I was going through the game with every character in order. And I was completely nocturnal this time. And I was like 3:30 in the morning. I'm on my couch, grinding, playing through a Sub-Zero or something, mastering all his moves, doing great. I had a paper written down with who I'd beaten the game with and putting checks next to it and shit. And I'm going through, I'm fucking up. I hear the front door open. And I'm like, it's my roommate. He's coming in. And then I turn to my left, and there's just some guy in my fucking house.
What?
It was like 3:30 in the morning. I was up all night playing Mortal Kombat.
Apartment?
No, it was when I lived in Austin on that duplex. You went to that one time.
Oh,
you both have been to the
shit.
duplex. And it was a street of these duplexes that all kind of look the same. And this guy just in my living room, he's like, "Hey," I'm like, "Whoa, hey!" I thought it was my roommate because he was always out.
I would
at all hours of the night. And it was just some guy, and he was just drunk as shit in my house looking for his friends.
Oh, wow.
I didn't have the front door locked. He just walked right in.
Wow.
And I eventually just had to like convince him that this wasn't his friend's house. And I had my hand on his chest and just backed him out my front door and give him a last good shove. And he went out the front door, and I closed it and locked it and watched him through the peephole just look around for a while. Dude.
Poor guy, dude.
For a while, and then eventually walk out in the street and then just walk down the street and go away. And I never saw him.
When did this happen?
Probably like 4 years ago when I lived in Texas.
Damn.
But I was just, Mortal Kombat reminds me of it because I was going through this Mortal Kombat
That
phase.
man died.
I couldn't go to bed. I was just up all night playing Mortal Kombat. It was so late. But thank God I was up playing Mortal Kombat. This guy would just been wandering. But I probably would have locked the door when I went to bed.
What would he have done if you were sleeping?
He would have.
He probably would have fallen asleep on my couch. I woke up to some dude on my couch.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That reminds me. I don't know why it reminds me.
Which is even worse because then he would be like half sober when you woke him up.
I got something to
He
show
was
you.
convinced that my house was his friend's house. Because on my street, there were a couple houses that kind of looked like the same. There was like A and B duplexes. It's like, he lives in apartment B. I'm like, well, this is the B side of the wrong fucking house.
Man, but real quick, before I finish this shit, can we review this? This is really good. Jack, what is this called again? Mike, what is this called again?
Get over here.
We're good at getting off topic.
We're on topic. It's Mortal Kombat.
We almost forgot about. Oh yeah, you're right. We are on topic. I
Yeah.
was about to get us totally off topic for once and for all with my next video.
Out of order, get over here.
I've always loved passion fruit and beer so much to the point of which there was a I'm remembering it now. It almost with
it come to you.
with terpenes.
Ooh.
It was one of the first RERs we sat in my floor and drank
Cereal
together.
milk?
It wasn't cereal milk. It was a fucking passion fruit one though.
I'm
God
giving this an 8.5.
damn it.
That's
God,
exactly what I was going to give Kev.
8.8.
So good. It's good. Yeah, you got this one fresh, huh?
8.8. 1.2 away
Yeah,
from
having
perfection.
fresh ones really matter.
Ooh, it's good.
Yeah, that it really matters.
So RAR,
You can taste the passion fruit in it after the banana.
get over here. Passion fruit and banana.
What a great combo.
Great combo.
And of course the pastry cream.
They had a really good banana one with the X-Men drop that like I fucking loved. It was like Storm or whatever.
Yeah. And pastry cream.
That's always been their little like trick.
Doesn't do better than that, man. That was delicious.
Yeah, does it say house pastry cream? No, it doesn't say house pastry cream on here anymore. You know they started putting the flavors on the cans? Like
Yes, in the little fine print, and they make the fine print. It makes the fine print like look more exciting. Look at all that words from when I'm looking at it. It looks like a whole book on there, like a little story I'd read.
it says please roll can before opening.
Did you?
Ooh.
Well, I know.
Still good.
I want you guys to see this video. I saw it today. You may have seen it before, but this is just the best story, American story. Def Leppard guy goes to his dad and asks him about the time
Def Leppard sucks.
Buffy saved their family.
Buffy.
Oh, wow. I thought the space bar was going to do me good there. It didn't do me good there. So,
Hey Kev, when you're recording, you hit control space to start the recording, right?
I hit whatever the shortcut is. I think it's just 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pro Tools
Space.
is not control space.
Control Space didn't do it either.
For my PC, my particular PC.
I haven't used Pro Tools in like 10 years, but I'm pretty sure it used to be control space.
Yeah, it's like something weird.
Sorry.
No, you're okay. Check this out, though.
No, and the shortcuts is the key.
Well, Space and Control Space didn't work.
I was just asking him about his thing. I didn't know. That had nothing to do with you.
Okay.
But the JK and L
Yeah,
thing,
shortcuts and Pro Tools, though.
I was telling you.
Crucial.
the JK and L thing I was telling you, that's what you used to use to scrub in Avid.
Hey, shout out to Ben Hancock for sending in this clip, too. Look at Ben there.
Yeah.
He reminds me of
What's up,
of that guy Jake that used to live with PJ and you.
I really wanted to have Ben on there over Christmas, but he
Yeah.
didn't line up.
Didn't line up.
Line
Yeah,
up.
Ben would be a great guest because he always is funny. He's always trying to be funny.
We'd have good stories, including all of us, too.
He needs to be on our list. But without further ado, here we go.
Hey, Dad, do you remember that time Buffy the Vampire Slayer saved all of our lives?
Yes.
What the
Tell
fuck?
us how that happened.
Well, the season's finale, or series finale, is coming on, and I wasn't going to miss it. Sirens going off, tornado, blah, blah, blah. Your mama was so scared, so she get all y'all kids, all the neighbors go down in the storm cell. Well, I sit there and I said, "Fuck it, I'm watching Buffy." So I watched Buffy, and after about 2 or 3 hours later, after Angel goes off and all that kind of,
Angel.
I'm looking for y'all, and y'all are nowhere around.
After
I go out
Angel
back
goes
and
Look
hear
at
y'all
this
in the
guy's
storm cellar
fucking face.
screaming for somebody to let you out. And that big old oak tree had fell over on top of the door and trapped y'all inside. So if I was inside that cellar with y'all, we'd all been dead.
So, literally, we all owe our life to Sarah Michelle Gellar.
That's
Yo,
great.
Buffy rules, dude.
And you can tell they got the same mustache and facial hair.
Clarissa explained it all that night.
That's the same girl, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit. She really did go on to be a fucking buff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Buffy's kind of cool. When they added the second show, though, I did not like when he's talking about. He's like, after Angel was over, he said he watched the Buffy and
Angel and all that
What's
bullshit.
Angel? I don't know.
It's a Buffy spinoff.
Okay.
It's the guy, right?
Yeah,
But he's cute.
yeah, but like they made a thing where you had to like watch. If you missed Angel, you didn't kind of get what's going on in Buffy. And fuck that.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's not cool.
No, I hate that.
That's like Mandalorian and what they do now.
So, but that's what you have to do if you try to rewatch. I guess it's kind of cool back then because you're watching Buffy, and then right after that, there's another show on. So you're like, cool, I got more of my favorite universe or whatever. But now, if you want to rewatch Buffy, you get to season 6, you're like, oh, stop. Before you start season 7, gotta watch all Angel.
That's wild.
That's gay.
I know, I hate that.
Disney has done this thing where it's like, okay, we start you off with The Mandalorian. Well, now Boba Fett comes out, and this other show comes out too, and now there's little puzzle pieces in every 3 shows that if you didn't, something's going to happen in the next season of The Mandalorian if you're just a Mandalorian fan, to where you're like, oh, I got to watch the other show to know it.
They
That's
should just know
stupid.
that Buffy did this shit first.
They thought that would be foolproof, too. They're like, they will never be able to stop watching either show.
I will stop with my
I think
willpower.
it's probably working out for most people, though, Mike. You're just not a fool.
That's true. I have a couple more things to get through. I want to tell you all about the only time in history that sky pirates happened.
Whoa.
There's a story. In 1917, a Norwegian ship was captured by a German raiding party who boarded the ship and seized it from a Zeppelin. There's only like paintings about it and stuff.
So they lowered down on it from a Zeppelin and jumped out on that bitch?
Yeah, and took
That
it back to
fucking
England.
Rules.
Let me read more about it. 1917 Zeppelin.
They thought Zeppelins were going to be the shit. When they built the Empire State Building, they built a Zeppelin docking port. At the top of the Empire State Building, there's a Zeppelin docking point. Did you know that?
I guess it's just a helicopter one now, or whatever.
No, there's not space for it.
Nothing,
It
right?
used to, it's a point up there, so a helicopter can't land. It used to be like a point where it would like, I don't know how they would do it, but they would hook on.
Yeah.
And people would come down somehow.
Wow.
I don't know if it ever actually got into use.
Zeppelins, man.
Because, well,
Check this out.
They built the Empire State Building in like 8 months or something.
That went over like a lead Zeppelin.
The Norwegian ship on April 17th brought on the North Sea 85 miles off the whatever this lighthouse is. I'm not saying that word. They were able to stop the ship by dropping a bomb in front of it, forcing the crew to board the lifeboats, and then the airship proceeded to gently hover above the lifeboat, above one lifeboat where the commander was, demanded the ship's papers, and sent an officer and 5 sailors over to the vessel to investigate if the cargo ship was carrying contraband in violation of the Norwegian neutrality.
And they're like, oh, you weren't carrying contraband? Never mind.
No.
Sorry.
It was indeed illegally carrying timber to England, namely pit props destined for West Hartlepool. The discovery allowed the legal confiscation of the ship as a prize of war.
What year is this?
1917.
Oh, wow. For a while, England had a really strict lumber laws because they were trying to build a navy, but it was before this.
It's crazy that Zeppelin, so many things could have gone wrong in that thing, but it just did its job, and they did some stuff with it. And I can't imagine it turning around after it dropped the bomb and like lowering down. Like that would have been a sight to see if you could see that happen. Right?
I lost you.
I'd rather be at home.
How'd you lose, man?
I'd rather be at home.
Playing Peter Parker? You wouldn't want to watch that happen in real life if you could have watched
Peter
it on a
Parker?
kayak? If you're on a kayak like a mile away, like,
All right.
holy shit.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Holy shit.
Zeppelins.
That Zeppelin just dropped
Fuck a hot air balloon. I want a Zeppelin.
I would never get in a hot air balloon in a million years.
No.
In a million years. You couldn't pay me to get in a hot air balloon.
There's a circle set where the
You're
guy
an idiot
plays
if
one
you're in
and
a
he
hot air
looks
balloon. Here's the thing
terrified
about-
the whole time.
The thing about hot air balloons is if you're too poor, it's like you don't want to waste your money. But then you get the money, and then it's like, I don't want to fucking die. I don't want to do something stupid. It's like there's no good reason. There's no good amount of money making a year to go up in a hot air balloon.
Yeah. It's retarded.
It just doesn't add up wherever your income level is. It don't add up to go up there.
It's just dangerous.
Look how scared this DJ looks up in here.
He ain't a DJ. He's something else.
Okay. He's a DJ though, right?
But he's probably a DJ too. But yeah, he's got like some keys up there. Looks like he's really
They do the interview as they're descending, and listen, you can barely hear what he's saying because the fire keeps going.
Keeps you focused and concentrated. But today, yeah, there was out of this world.
Yeah.
He's still scary. He's like, I need to get down on the ground.
A lot of stress, right? Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Let's speak about your,
I hate it. I would be freaking the fuck out.
But yeah.
The only control they have is how much hot air is up in that balloon. Up or down. You getting blown all around and
So
shit.
is that the only way to really go up there and just like chill? Like with that high? I guess it probably
I would
is.
rather take one of those what are those things they take with the huge propeller on their back and the parachute?
The fucking swamp cart, but it's just on you.
No. It's in the air.
Yeah, I'd like to take a swamp.
But it's on your
No.
back, right? The big propeller's on your back on a backpack.
I'd like to take
Yeah.
a swamp boat up into the air.
It's like a swamp boat on your back.
Yes. But it's not a boat. It's in the sky.
But it's like a swamp boat
But
on
I
your
don't know. A hot air balloon might be the only way to go up there and really chill. Now that I'm thinking about it.
You're not
You
going
can
to
chill on that thing I'm talking about.
What thing?
It's a parachute with a propeller on your back.
Hand glider?
No, it's a propeller on your back. And you fly up. I watch these dudes on YouTube do it.
Wow.
I see what you're saying about going up and chilling.
You can
can't-
chill.
That's
You
a chill spot
This
right
thing,
there.
you can turn that thing off that I'm talking about, and you can chill.
They should sell a pod that you go up in, and you drop from the pod the pod's got a parachute, and it's got like extra drone stuff, so it like suspends you for a long fall, and you just chill in the pod for like an hour long as you descend.
They have that plane where it goes up like a, what do they call that? A parabola or whatever.
And you go. You
You
hit the
float.
G-force.
Yeah. You're 0G for a while.
But the plane's doing this while
The
you're
vomit
doing
comet.
The what comment?
The vomit comet.
Oh, vomit comment.
It's a plane with no seats in it and padding everywhere. And it goes up really fast and then starts diving really fast. So while it's diving, you're like in a 0G.
Wow.
It's a
you're like,
reduced gravity
"Wow."
aircraft.
It's
yeah.
like you get the feeling of skydiving, but like while you're in the plane, you're falling like inside the plane, but while the plane's falling.
Oh yeah, I've heard of those. Yeah,
pretty cool.
They make gravity-free movie shots.
That's a big plane though, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
big old plane.
I thought you were saying it was like small for some reason.
Got another beer for the night or no?
We have another RER. We can say it for next week.
That's cool.
Can you pull
I have
up
some more topics before we...
feeling pretty lit.
I want you to pull up Soulja Boy, Meet Up and Die. Have you seen this?
No.
He just type Soulja Boy, Meet Up and Die. He threatened someone.
Soulja Boy, tell him.
Blueface.
Yeah, you don't need to pick up videos. Look, what did he say in that article there?
Let's meet up and die.
See, Lil Nas X should be a little bit more like Soulja Boy, in my opinion.
Damn, that's crazy.
What?
Let's meet up and die. Blueface is a stupid fuck.
There's a full quote. Blueface told him to meet up and die. It's like this long thing. I only wrote in my notes, Soulja Boy, meet up and die.
Man.
I thought it would come up really quick, but I'll find it.
Like,
Soulja Boy asked Blueface to meet up and die. I have the video here, I think.
Like 3 or 4 years ago, I predicted that celebrity boxing matches would be the future of entertainment, and we're not there yet, but it's coming. These guys are about to start boxing.
Check it out. Oh my God, he said all that internet shit playing back and forth. Soulja said, let's die. Let's meet up and die. Let's die ASAP. Let's meet right now. Whenever you see this live, DM me the Addy. Let's shoot it up. Let's shoot it out.
They are so angry with each other. They should box.
Box?
Yeah.
That's not how
boxing. They're over that. They're past that.
But like that's the only way to monetize it. I think.
Oh, my mama.
They're going to monetize the goddamn judicial system, I think.
Wow.
and kill one another.
They are so angry.
Listen.
That internet, that playing back and forth.
Or they're just not. They're just acting.
Let's die. Let's meet up and die.
That's scary.
Let's die ASAP. Let's meet right now. Whenever you see this live.
I didn't know he said it on live.
We're going to be through
He's bullshit.
Let's shoot it up. Let's shoot it out.
He's just saying that shit.
Yeah, but that can lead to bad things, can't it?
But hey, anybody that we're talking about shit on here, I think I say the same thing. If I'm talking shit about you on here, that's what I say.
You can't just say it might not happen to. You can't like not take him seriously because it's hip hop. It's Blueface and Soulja Boy. I mean,
you're right.
Today,
Blueface is new.
The guy who died today was Yo Gotti's brother. Died today. You know what I mean? Like every single day, someone in hip hop dies. You know, they just shoot and shoot and shoot. It's crazy.
I heard somebody talking about like, yo, y'all asking all these kids like, yo, y'all fuck with somebody, and I was like, who is this rapper I've never heard of? And I googled the rapper, and it was like deceased, gunshot wound. I was like, okay, never mind.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. No other genre of music, and it's really fascinating.
Soulja Boy's got a point. Listen to what he said here.
Okay.
Blueface suggested he was better than Soulja Boy. The rapper laughed it off and indicated that
I mean, no way.
Blueface is a one-hit wonder. You're going to perform Bust Down Tatiana 5 times in a row?
That's him?
He said, cut it out. He said, don't make me go into the vault and start pulling shit out with Bow Wow and shit. He said, what? I get pulling out. I get to pulling out shit with Yo Gotti. I get to pulling out shit with the game. I have songs with Snoop, 50 Cent, Trey songs with Marion, DJ Khaled. What the fuck?
I mean, Crank That, Kiss Me Through the Phone, Pretty Boy Swag. That's
I hate
3
Blueface.
right off the top of my head.
I've always hated Blueface. I think he's a fucking punk.
I've never even heard of him.
Loser, not talented, stupid fucking asshole.
Bust Down, Tatiana, Bust Down.
That's not even a good song,
I've
dude.
heard
I want to see
Blueface,
you
baby.
bust down.
What's Blueface, baby? I've heard that before.
That might be in the same song, but no, I think it's something different.
Blueface is more known for being like some rap bitch's bimbo boy, right?
He used to stand on top of his car in the middle of New York City when the middle schools got out and perform his song.
Middle school?
Or whatever, like young kids would
middle
swarm
school.
his car when they got out. And
We love you, Blueface.
And the videos would go so viral that it really kind of launched his whole career.
That's kind of cool.
It kind of is cool.
Oh, so he loves children. He loves kids.
He just knew that was a good idea.
No, he loves children. He loves kids. Blueface loves
He's
children.
good with them, at least. They all liked him enough to go swarm his
It's
car.
so weird that he loves children so much that he goes to their school.
What flavor is that?
It tastes like a bowl of cereal.
It's like buttered popcorn.
It's a
sweetness.
strawberry shortcake.
And
Wow.
dude, it has a carb. You can change the carb level. You know that?
How many carbs are in there?
I turned it down.
Probably a couple.
I remember the first time we ever let Kev hit one of these vapes. He said,
Oh,
how
yeah.
many calories did I ask you?
Yeah,
Probably 9 calories every.
They're so flavorful.
9 calories? Taste that.
Buttered popcorn for sure.
It does taste like popcorn a little bit.
It really does. Now that
What
you say
the
that.
fuck?
Isn't it good though?
I taste it.
I was off the vape
It's
for
on
like
my
almost
tongue.
a year, and then this guy guest spotted and had this exact one, and I was like, "What's that?"
That
and he
is
was like,
buttered popcorn strawberry. That is good.
"It's called strawberry shortcake."
Woo! You see, they're making 28 years later.
Oh God, 28
I
decades
did.
later, coming next.
That's the 4th one, right?
I think this is the first one with the original director back involved.
Who is Peaky Blinders going to be in it?
Is that the same guy?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Mike. Shout out to Andy in the comments. Didn't see there. Does anyone know Mike Cilio? Mike Cilio says, I want to be on once. LOL.
You can be on Mike Cilio.
We'll have you on, Mike.
Thank
Do
you,
I
Mike
know
Cilio.
Mike Cilio?
Mike Cilio. Oh, is it Mike?
Sileo.
I thought it was going to
We'll talk about it later.
I thought it was going to be Chicolo, like
And of course,
Alex's
Andy's in here.
brother Mike, but it's not.
Pull up 28 years later.
Pull up 28 years. I did, but here's all it gave me.
Oh, it's
Don't
Andy.
go to IMDb.
Andy also wants to be a guest.
Nope. Just
Oh,
kidding. I just want to be funny. Yes, please come to me.
Well, tell us about this time he took a bong rip and then he walked down the hallway. And
That
then
was
you just heard,
hilarious.
Boom!
Damn, that was funny. We'll
that
talk
was
about
not funny. That was scary.
That was really funny. I remember that. In the what was it called?
That shack down in
That wasn't the F,
Pocomoke
no,
way.
I almost called it the F Shack.
It
Totally
was-
wrong. It was just the
the place with there was a room with a bunch of bunk
What
beds.
did we call it though? We called it something. The
That was
Shack?
the trailer.
The Shack. It was called the Shack.
I think you're right.
There was a houseboat we would play on.
But we
like
had-
children.
Mike, did we cut you off, Mike? Were you saying something?
It was the Shack. No, you didn't come
Did we find 28 years later? Are they really making it?
Yeah, follows Murphy's character Jim as he wakes. No, never mind. No.
28 days later.
It's not telling me what I want to know.
Okay. But the new director, the original director, is back on.
Yeah, these guys, they're back. Look at them. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Have you seen 28 Days Later?
Nope.
Whoa.
Probably my favorite zombie movie.
I kind of maybe have, but nah.
He looks up at the power line and there's a crow that's a zombie crow and it drips blood from its beak and it lands in his eye. He becomes a zombie instantly. It's so scary. And then he starts running around like a rabid monkey. Like that's
like near the end.
The zombies in that movie are not like they're like
and it's shot in this like really like way that gives you anxiety.
Look at him young though. Peaky Blinders young.
Hey,
Is that guy in a Batman movie?
He is
Dude,
Scarecrow.
I was about to say, who does he fucking look like? And you just nailed it. Yeah, he's
looks
the
like
Scarecrow in the Batman.
Is that the same guy?
No, maybe.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Is it
yeah.
him? Is it
yeah,
him?
he's a British actor.
Oh, cool.
He's also in the movie Red Eye, where the president's daughter is on a flight, and he's a plant on the thing to kidnap her, and she stabs him with a pen in the throat, and he goes, "Remember Red Eye?"
Oh, I remember Red
The
Eye.
movie.
Yeah,
Red
I saw that movie in
It
the
was
theaters with
definitely
like
a
my
Red Eye.
girlfriend
Me
in high
too.
school.
Check out Red Eye, 2005 film.
Yeah.
Look at Cillian Murphy now.
Name a movie that saw in 2000
Wow.
that came out in 2005. I have seen it. I'm
Cillian
not
Murphy.
kidding.
Cillian Murphy's got a weird ass face.
I've
but it
always
works
said he looks like All American Rejects, all grown up.
Hey,
Let
you
me
know,
just show you.
You know what we should watch since it's public domain now? Steamboat Willie. Before we sign
They gotta
off.
fix that.
Let's watch Steamboat Willie. No one can get us for that.
They gotta make that public domain thing better.
Steamboat Willie.
And there's already a horror movie just like the Winnie the Pooh coming out. I saw the poster.
No, it's
for it.
out. Blood and Honey.
What the fuck?
What?
Oh no! But they're making a
Oh,
Steamboat
just
Willie.
like it.
Yeah,
Oh, they're making a horror Steamboat Willie.
Yeah, let's check out this Steamboat Willie.
I would just do porn instead. Do a
Hey,
porn
and,
Steamboat Willie.
speaking of boats, Andy says the houseboat from the shack sank.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
When did it sink though?
Houseboat Andy. Hey.
I wonder if it sunk right there.
It must have.
In
So
that
this
spot.
is public domain now. This was like the first cartoon. People like lost their mind.
Isn't this super rapey?
We'll see.
I'm just kidding. That's Popeye.
It's racy. Wow, look at that mouse.
I had the Sega game.
Clearly a mouse. You think people were thinking that?
I mean, it looks like a mouse.
I don't think so.
Okay, Kevin. How is that not a mouse? What is it to you? An aardvark? Is it like an
It's
Arthur
something
situation?
weird.
It is rapey. It is rapey. Hit him right in the ass. That steamboat.
Wow. And that's clearly a cat, I guess, right?
I don't like this. I don't like this.
What the fuck is going on?
This is not even halfway done.
He kicked himself in his own ass. Did you see that?
That was comical. Well, that's clearly a parrot. Finally, some animal that looks like itself.
That's like a crow or something.
Parrot.
This really was everything when it came out, probably. This is like the new Lil Nas X video.
Yeah. They were like demonic. Blasphemy. Cats.
What's he eating?
Like humans.
Demonic blasphemy. Yeah, religious people hated cartoons.
Cats just like humans.
What is he doing? Oiling the boat? I remember this from the Sega game. He spits at you. Yeah.
What the fuck? Wait, you remember this from what, Mike?
There was a Sega video game, Mickey Mouse Adventures.
Steamboat Willie?
The first level was Steamboat Willie, and you go through all of his cartoons.
That cow's even in it.
It's a hard game.
Cow.
Once you hit the haunted levels in the castle.
Sorry, that is a cow from Disney. From Disney.
Are we watching all of Steamboat?
Yeah, let it rip.
All right, we'll let it rip.
We can talk. I can turn down. I can mix through.
I need to smoke weed.
All right, well, I'm gonna be right here with Steamboat Willie.
I'm gonna be right.
Me, Steamboat Willie, and Andy. Me and Houseboat Andy and Steamboat Willie.
Like in the Goonies, that's why they call you Willie. Oh no, I guess that's why they call you One-Eyed Willie. One-Eyed Willie. It's his inhaler.
What's that from?
The Goonies. He finds the skeleton. He's like,
remember that.
eye patch. Lifts his eye patch. I guess that's why they call you One-Eyed Willie. Andy, when did that houseboat
Oh my
sink?
God. So Andy said, I made that comment on the work computer and Mike is my boss. We were trying to figure out who Mike Cilio was. It was all Andy the whole time.
Mike Cilia can be on our show.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll have Mike, Andy, not you, though.
And now Andy is like fired from his job.
Yeah.
No, you're never going to get on.
Mike Cilio, we got you. Mike, you taking a rip there? That's... I don't know. Mike's taking a rip there, and I'm just talking with Andy and Mike Cilio, his boss. That was Mike
boss?
Cilio is his boss.
Who's boss?
Andy's.
Andy lost his job tonight.
Why?
Because of us.
Oh shit.
I'm
That sucks.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh well.
Oh,
Yeah, it is
well.
rapey because Minnie's on there. No, look, you missed the rapey. Look.
Wait.
I shouldn't say that word,
Can you
should
show
I?
me the grapey?
Say it all you want.
No, look. Here it is.
Grape and corn.
Hang on, here we go. Next. Look, skirt. Back down.
Wow.
Show it was up because she was getting taken.
She was getting taken by
from
the
behind.
hook.
From behind.
That's hot.
I'm pretty disturbed about this.
Look at that thing you saw bouncing around inside of him. Do you think the people were going back in the day?
Yeah, right? They're like, oh my God. Just freaking out. These two mice are cranking this fucking goat. Just like our crank box at home.
What the fuck?
Why does Minnie have breasts?
Is that what that is?
Was that? Yeah, just white circles, ovals. What the fuck are we watching?
Banging on a trash can.
Drumming on a street light.
Hell yeah. The beats.
Nah, that was just Doug.
Oh, okay.
The beats were like Killer Tofu. Yeah, what was the melody?
Killer
Tofu. Name me one more The Beats song, Mike.
That's all I got. Killer Tofu.
I had one, but I don't know it anymore.
Well, look them up. One more thing musically. The Beats, Doug, songs.
I need more allowance.
More
Hanging on the
allowance,
trash.
yo, lay you. I need more allowance, yo, lay you.
Shout your lungs out.
Why? Because I do. Yo, lay you.
Hang on, banging on a trash can.
I remember that.
Banging on trash cans, my shit. Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, banging on a trash can.
Hey, G-Shock could never do
On
this.
a street light. G-Shock.
What was her name?
Something flip. Is it G-flip?
G-Flip? I don't know.
Something flip.
Yeah. It was
This
G.
was Doug
I knew
and-
it
this
was
was
G,
Doug
so it
and
must have been
Skeeter's
G-Flip.
song.
Yeah. G-Flip could never just drum on that street light.
Killer Tofu was actually
Play
them.
Killer Tofu.
They're like a British band, right?
What do you mean?
They're British.
They're the Beats.
Yeah.
They were the
Fucking
Beatles,
knows?
clearly the Beatles. And they were the Beats. The Beatles were the Beats. That's funny.
Well, it sounds like the Police.
Yeah.
Wow, now that Scuzzy. That strange bean curd?
Killer Tofu.
That's good stuff.
That is not bad.
Yo, Nirvana did it.
They did it. I can tell. Oh, wow.
I really thought maybe it was going to be real because, you know.
That should just be our theme song.
Because he had
now.
already shot himself in the face by then? Yeah, that's probably why.
In 93?
Anyone going to copyright that? Probably not. We could probably use Killer Tofu.
I think Kurt Cobain died.
Yeah.
Kurt Cobain died in 95.
Oh, he did?
I think.
That's pretty crazy.
94.
Talk about Killer Tofu.
You want to see the death scene photos before we wrap
Yeah.
it up? Look at
That's
his
some
watch.
Killer Tofu
Look
right
at his
there.
weird watch. It's got like a President Nixon face on it. You see it? And he had a hospital thing on when they found him. It's not a bad
Man.
pic.
The
It's just-
documentary on Netflix about how he didn't kill himself and it was all, Courtney.
Could
is
be.
really good.
Could be. That documentary got brushed under
Pretty
the
sure
rug.
he pulled the trigger, though, right?
Here's all you need to know about the documentary. Courtney Love hired the greatest personal detective, whatever they call it, private detective in Los Angeles. He ended up making a documentary about how she did it. He is the guy who made the documentary. It's pretty funny.
The box of shells is like by his feet in a bag. He was ready. Or she just moved the bag by his feet.
And even like little stuff, like apparently the shotgun was too long for him to kill himself.
Doubt it.
That was there. It was like super long.
He like did a weird engraving on it. That's weird. You see that?
Wasn't she the first one to call out Harvey Weinstein, though?
That'd be
Have
weird.
you seen that video?
No.
Holy shit, that's a quail. I'm sorry. Do you see this, Jack?
A quail what?
It's hard to see where you're looking, but it's a quail on a rocky, grassy terrain. It's like a hunting shotgun.
Yeah.
Quail man?
It's got a nice engraving on it. I
A
wonder-
lot of those guns. Dude, my dad has one that with like some crazy shit engraved in it.
More Doug stuff? Quail boy?
Oh, yeah. Can you pull up Courtney Love Weinstein? She's the first one that says anything about him. Harvey Weinstein. On the red carpet.
Easy target for Weinstein.
2005 video.
Easy target for Weinstein.
Yeah.
Of course, it's a news thing. Why is it always the first fucking shit that comes up?
Just
Why
show
can't you
it.
Just play us the fucking 2-second fucking clip.
Google should
Here it is, here it
prioritize
is.
that.
Oh, rewind it. All we needed to see was that 2-second thing.
In Hollywood about the movie Titan.
Harvey Weinstein invites you to a private party in Four Seasons downtown.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Don't go.
If private, she said, "Do you have any advice for something?" Like, Harvey Weinstein invites you to a party at the Four Seasons. Don't go.
Hey, more room for
Although
me.
I wasn't one of his victims, I was internally banned by CAA for speaking out against Harvey Weinstein and rape.
Isn't that crazy?
So is that the Screen Actors Awards or something? Or
No, it's a
CAA.
CAA is a acting. What do you call it? Agency.
Courtney Askerson.
And so, if you don't have that, he probably only hired from that agency because that's the only people he can fucking fuck.
Courtney Love has
They're probably
guts.
the Film Actors Guild. Because they're a bunch of,
Yeah, and
She didn't set up Kurt. She didn't set Kurt up.
What do you mean?
She did.
No, she didn't.
You gotta watch the doc. It's on Netflix, I think.
Yeah, baby.
There's been like 6 of those docs. There's one called Kurt and Courtney in like 2002.
That might be the one I'm talking about.
It's an older doc?
Yeah, it's not very new. It's not very new or nothing. But 2002 is pretty old.
You ever seen this pipe? Best pipe you've ever had, if you ever buy one.
The freeze pipe? We're sponsored.
No.
Dude, we would turn down the freeze pipe sponsorship.
Nah, I'd
It's
love
called
a
the
freeze
proto
pipe.
pipe.
No.
I would take that pipe and I would fill it up with water and I would
has
Play it like a flute.
cleaning
I'd smash
poker,
it.
and that's for cleaning the.
It's
If you're
all-
smoking out of that, you're a
It's a
fucking
lid,
fiend.
so you
Yeah,
can
look at his
smoke
bottom
it,
teeth. They're missing.
it won't smell up your pocket. So
What is it?
push
Is it
the
cone?
center hole,
This is old school. This is like what my dad had.
a resin trap.
It's pretty
The
sick.
stash pod holds about 5 bowls of pot. We've stamped our name inside.
This
There's a
is
stash
disgusting.
pot on it.
Dress. You can also use the poker as a ramrod to run it through. It would be like a gun cleaning kit, so you could field clean.
This guy's raggedy.
Raggedy. That mouth.
Or you could
tells
get a
it all.
glass pipe, you fucking degenerate.
Yeah, get some water filtration, you
Introduce new
fuck.
graphics, new designs.
There's a video somewhere of someone showing his the prototype he's had the whole time.
Don't you remember smoking out of those old smoke-free bowls, those metal ones? You never smoked out of those?
Yes. Yes. You close the thing up and it's supposed to like keep it going like an oven.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not finding the video of the guy with his old one. But it was fucking beat up in the video. Oh, shout out Channel 5 News. He's been doing really good.
Yeah, Kev, you need to
relevant
watch the
stuff.
one about Philadelphia.
I watched it. It's bad.
What?
You got to watch the one about Philadelphia. It has all these people fighting each other. It's talking about how it's a Chinese and Russian proxy war going down the Philadelphia streets.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
I got some topics before we leave. Weird, funny, weird, good news network type stuff I like to find. This is just a weird, peculiar story of the world. Unmarried brothers looking for an heir to preserve the world's largest collection of cuckoo clocks.
What the fuck?
When they die, there's no one. They have no bitches. They have 0 bitches because of their cuckoo clocking, and now no one's gonna be able to carry on their cuckoo.
Cuckoo clocks are cool, man. Who started that? Some Germans or something? That's wild. The Swiss.
Pretty crazy carvings in them.
Like how you made a whole clock where a bird pops out every hour. That's wild. That really is
I
wild.
want one.
Yeah, like a real one.
Cuckoo.
A real cuckoo clock would be crazy. One for the studio would be wild. Just
That's
like
a very cartoon
every
thing.
now and then we all just
they're scary. Exploding. It's a nightmare cartoon thing. Oh, they're having a nightmare. The cuckoo clock goes off.
You're right.
Exploding toilet at Dunkin' store in Florida left a customer injured and filthy.
I heard about that. Fuck.
Customer filed a negligence lawsuit against Dunkin', claiming he was injured by an exploding toilet
got that
at one of the
coffee-
coffee's changed.
Coffee diarrhea all over you, man. It's crazy.
Covered in feces, urine, and debris, he walked out of the men's room seeking help from workers and the store's manager. According to the lawsuit, an employee told him that they were aware of the problem with the toilet since there have been previous incidents. The lawsuit says without diving into further details.
Nasty.
Oh, man, that's nasty. Okay, I got nude man. Nude man crashes car outside a Bass Pro Shop in Alabama, strips down to his birthday suit, and plunges into the giant aquarium. Well, the cops got him.
You hear about that one, Jack?
Yeah.
Jumped into the damn aquarium in there.
And that's on video somewhere. Unless it's just a teenager doing it. I've seen someone jump in a Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah, there's definitely been content of people jumping in them damn things.
This is just the news
Right,
article.
back
I
to
doubt there's footage of the actual.
to deal with, and they're dealing with people.
Yeah, I went to that Bass Pro Shop in Memphis. It's like the biggest, it's one of the 7th biggest pyramid, or it's like the 7th biggest pyramid in the world.
Oh my God! Wow, I heard about that. Yeah,
Pretty
you
cool.
were there.
Yeah,
there he is.
Crazy.
He sure was
I kinda
naked.
like that though.
Sorry,
That
about
Bass
that.
Pro Shop that I went to.
I bet it's
huge.
nice. But they got food in there.
I brought my
food
dog
court?
in there. Yeah, they have a
Wow.
Wahlburger.
Wow.
The Mark Wahlberg
Holy crap.
burger place is in that place.
Wait, that's a tumbleweed.
Giant tumbleweed in California this past week.
Man, tumbleweeds be real, huh?
Like, wow.
How is it that light? Crazy.
It's windy.
And it's
Car-sized tumbleweed.
It's dropping seeds all over the place. It's a very efficient way of spreading
That's right.
your seed.
And then we're gonna wrap
It's like me
on
in college, am I right? But you,
this Kinsey Street Bridge, landmark, world-renowned landmark. This is obviously just not like a zip-tied plaque.
This is where the Dave Matthews
It's
Band
not
dropped
real.
their turd.
Yeah, on the afternoon of August 8th,
Is it really?
2004, the Dave Matthews Band
Oh my
tour bus
God.
emptied the septic tank over the Chicago River, drenching passengers on a boat tour with 800 pounds of human feces. No one died that day, but many wish they had.
wow, I don't know if we got a recording. I was like, Mike, you're gonna bring up that thing from 2004 that happened. I just randomly guessed that date.
Wow, good. That was nice.
Yeah, that's insane.
Hopefully that was recorded. That's
Man.
that's in the beginning of this show.
It is. August 8th, 2004. A tour bus belonging to the Dave Matthews Band dumped estimated 800 pounds of human fuck from the Blackwater tank. The bus driver's like, we're going to get away with this. You didn't see the boat? Like, you didn't know?
Even if there was no boat, you can't just dump that
that's
shit in the river.
No.
They owe
800 pounds. No.
He paid $300,000 to a bunch of like projects and then a bunch of extra money to a bunch of different human, like world. You know, he's a hippie band.
A lot of money.
He probably wasn't even on the bus. It was like coming home empty. They probably
he
flew
probably
home.
personally had nothing to do with it.
Right.
He probably was asleep or
Seriously.
Yeah. But
no, he was like, dump the shit. We're over the bridge. It was personally. He's like.
When I went to Warwick, we went to a wastewater treatment plant. You ever been to those places?
Ew, they stank. There's one off Pemberton.
Yeah, we went to that one on a field trip when I was in college. It's pretty fascinating. There's so many fucking steps that it goes through. There's these huge vats where they separate all the solid stuff for like days. It sits in there. Then they pump it through these couple different filters, and then they show us the outlet where they just pump it back in the river. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to swim near that outlet.
Oh, no.
That's gross.
That kind of shit happens in every city in America, probably.
Yeah, I mean, you can't swim in the Hudson or...
yeah, I guess it's a good thing.
The other one up there in New York. What is it?
Hudson. The Hudson is something else.
The Chudson.
Man, I feel retarded. I can't remember the name of the other river.
It's just the Hudson, right?
It's the
Well,
Chud.
Manhattan, there's two.
Mm-hmm.
But it's whatever.
Chudley do right, baby.
What are you doing?
I was going to smell this weed I grew. It smells good.
I smoked some hash from some homegrown weed. Ooh. So amazing.
It was good.
Amazing.
You didn't bring it on home for me to try?
I'm not allowed.
He didn't let you?
He didn't have that much.
He's a not nice guy for that one. He knows he should have given me some.
He got 19 grams from 3 plants.
Will, you should have given me some. I would have given you some.
He'll give you some.
Is that a pretty
Jack
good
was
haul?
supposed to take my plant material to you, and he didn't. I'm sorry, Will.
He's not watching. We need to stop the podcast.
I'm sorry. This isn't right.
Hey, we got a couple people. Yeah, just Andy in here. What's up, Andy?
Oh, no. I'm sorry, but I have to tell the story.
Tell it.
All right, this is how we end. The story. I have it typed up, guys.
What the fuck?
This is a crazy story. Okay.
You typed this up?
Yeah, this is what dude, I just remember this. Pop another beer, if you guys are cool with it. I'm going to try to draw it out a little bit. Feel free to ask me questions. Just try not to, just say, hey, I'm going to ask a question as you're going. There's a famous tattooer who guest spotted at our shop yesterday.
Quit saying he's fucking famous.
It's true.
I'm tired of hearing that.
It's true.
Tell me when you get tattooed by that girl from that show that's hot, that one.
He's better than her.
No way.
He's more famous.
Mm-mm.
You can't be this.
He's not
you
on
can't be
AMC.
like this, man. That girl never tattooed Fred Durst.
Not on
so.
AMC.
Mike, you're a tattoo guy. You say this guy's famous?
Yes.
I believe you.
Yes. You should. You should.
That lady on that show is more famous.
According to the guy from Jane's Addiction, who's not nearly as big as Fred Durst's band.
What's that guy's name again? How come we can't remember his name? Dave Navarro.
And you know who replaced
He
Dave?
was also in the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
You know who replaced Dave Navarro on that?
I got the bathroom real quick.
Joel guy from Good Charlotte is the new Ink Master's Dave Navarro. He wears a little hat. Yeah, one of the brothers from Good Charlotte, tattooed guy, Joel. Joe?
I listened to the anthem by Good Charlotte yesterday, and I could not believe.
So good.
Such a great song. And it's literally an anthem of that era, and they're from around here.
Yes, Hager's something. Fort.
Waldorf.
Hagerstown, Fort Waldorf.
Is Waldorf kind of near Hagerstown? I mean, if you're from the Eastern Shore, it's very close to each other. Tell your story. Sorry, my bad.
No, you know what? Can you tell me the tattoo girl's name? Because I will look up their followers on Instagram and compare them. She probably has more.
The thing is, I don't know her name, so how famous could she possibly be?
But Jack, you know traditional tattooing, and you know that who a real motherfucker is compared to who a hyped viral motherfucker is. And
I only like the traditional style of tattooing.
This is your man, then.
Her name is Ryan Ashley.
Oh, yeah.
Malarkey. Is that really her name, Malarkey?
Probably.
She's married, I think. That's her new name.
Malarkey is just her name. She's gonna have more followers, I guarantee it. Oh my God, she has that many.
How many followers does she have?
1.7 million. All that stuff
That's
she
it?
does is not going to hold up good. I promise you. Look at that.
I love her style. She's so cool.
Post the healed stuff, malarkey.
Look how hot she is too. Bae.
She looks like a character in a game.
Oh yeah, she looks like she's straight out of Baldur's Gate.
Yeah,
dude.
she really does. But here's Mike Wilson. 55.6K followers.
That's a lot. Tattoo guy.
Who's this skateboard company? Lucky Supply, whatever the hell they make skateboards for him. You know, he's a real guy. He's not a malarkey. He's a real guy. And when Kevin gets back, I'm going to tell my story.
If you go to his Instagram, the thing he posted on December 28th is so fucking sick. It's like a deer. It's like turning into some sort of zombie.
I wish he would
chronic wasting disease deer.
I wish Kevin would get back and show everyone the
iconic CWD.
tattoos, Kevin, that we're showing. We're going to show Malarkey because Jack was saying he's not as famous. And Jack's right in a way.
Yeah, look how many
1.7 Malarkey's got. Yeah. And here's the guy, that humble guy who came and guest spotted at our shop. 55.6K. But everyone in tattooing will tell you they love this guy more.
I just compared him to a chick that was on the only tattoo TV show. So.
Gotcha, yeah.
And a blonde chick is always going to be more popular than a guy who tattoos.
And I think she's...
Wow, and now looking at his Instagram, I'm really glad I didn't pick some of the other designs I was looking at because he had a bunch of pre-drawn shit, but he's
already done them?
I mean, dude, you know how many tiger heads he's done, though?
But he's done that same tiger head you got?
I'll guarantee it, but he always changes little things.
You have to change little things.
Little thing, but at the end of the day, it's a tiger head. But here, we're going to get into the story, and then we will wrap it up for you gentlemen and you gentlewomen. So.
What did you type this in?
In Notepad. So, in the days before Limp Bizkit blew up.
Follow along, everybody.
Fred Durst was a tattoo artist. He started chopping people up in Florida. He was really shitty, but he had a mentor who had ties in the industry. So his mentor sent him to Philly to work. Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit was sent to Philadelphia to work at a ghetto street shop tattoo shop. And he did names on black people and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
How long did he work there?
Not long. He lived in a house with like 12 people. It was the owner's house, and a lot of the owner's family lived there. Artists at the shop lived there. It was like a big old commune house or whatever. And Fred Durst started it. He was tattooing there or whatever. He lived for free in the house. We'll call the shop owner, just for namesake, we'll call him Popcorn because the shop was Popcorns. We don't know his real name. He lived in this big old house. He started making some small time money, enough to buy some groceries and shit. This motherfucker writes his name on all the groceries that he bought and puts them in the house community fridge. Fred Durst writes his name on all the groceries because he won't even want to share. On the milk and the peanut butter, he writes his name. So Popcorn told him, "That's not cool, man. Like, you're living for free in the house." He figured it's not a big, not a big deal. Kind of became a point of contention. And the straw that breaks the camel's back is when Fred Durst buys a gun and brings it, leaves it at the house. And Mr. Popcorn, found the gun and kicked him out of the house and the shop while owing a debt. Fred owed Popcorn for whatever reason. He owed him $500. I don't know why, but
just $500.
It was an owed debt. Maybe it was for, who knows? It could have been for a machine. It could have been for shop supplies.
Eventually, yeah, it could have been for anything. Yeah,
but let's just say it was blank. And he went back to Florida to commit to the biscuit. They blow up years later.
Yeah, I've seen Limp Bizkit documentaries, and it's just like,
wow,
we were in Florida.
They blew
making this band. I don't think this has ever come up in any of those documentaries. Him going to Philadelphia.
Kind of crazy story. I can't believe it too. So let's just say, SpongeBob voice. 5 years later, they blow up. Fred's balling out of control. He makes an appointment with the same guy who tattooed me yesterday. Makes an appointment with this guy because this dude's sought after. Fred Durst wants to get a tattoo by him. He's a pretty heavy hitter.
Wait. So this is, how old is this guy who got tattooed by? In his 50s?
Oh yeah, he's up. I'm not sure how old he is.
Because Fred Durst.
But yes,
they blew up in what? 2000?
He's older than Fred Durst.
Yep. They blew up in 2000. So this is 2005. We're at in this story.
It's hard to say. I
That's
didn't
probably
get
the
exact
guess.
dates.
Seems about right.
They probably blew up in 2001 with Nookie and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So homie that tattooed Fred and me and a bunch of other people, he worked for Popcorns too. He had knowledge of the said debt, and when Fred came to get his tattoo from homie, he does the tattoo, and He hit him with
He
like
had knowledge of the debt.
he hit him with Fred. You owe a debt, man. And Fred just let him run his card for the 5 and was like, "Oh, dude, I was gonna get him, dude. I was gonna get him, man. Oh, I was gonna get him." And yeah,
He might have been going to get him.
when confronted,
Gonna get him like what?
Like, pay him back.
Okay, yeah.
when confronted though, Fred said he did it all for the nookie.
You built a punchline into that?
The what?
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, the what? The nookie. Huh?
Yeah, what? Moral of the story, even if it's one of those days, don't be a dick like Durst.
Yeah, man.
Put your name on his penis.
Even if it's one of those days, I see you. Good job.
I tried. But yo, can you imagine? Now you all know the story of when Fred Durst was poor and put his name. He lived in a fucking, like, let's just call it a halfway house, and he put his name on the peanut butter.
Where and what is this tattoo?
Well, where and what is the tattoo that Fred got from homie?
Can we find it?
That'd be
Can you
nice,
Google
yeah.
Fred Durst tattoo tour?
Oh my God. I would be able to pinpoint it probably. But another weird, not as crazy of a story.
Hey, you probably could just by the style, right?
I'm going to Google what you told me to do. But the guy who tattooed me, he was showing tattoos that he got, and he got tattooed by the lead guy from Rancid. He was like, yeah,
That guy does tattoos?
No, he just like he just was like has one. He just has one. It says "punks for cash." It's like a punk going like dancing, but it's like a stick figure. Punks for cash. It's like
That's
a stick
kinda
and poke. Durst tattoo tour. I rated all of Fred's tattoos. Hopefully, this graph showed.
Is this a super fan?
Janky ass Rose.
But is this a super fan that just did this? That rated all his tattoos?
No, it's someone making fun of him. Ugly lines, prolapse anus vibes. This is a contender. This is a contender for the tattoo right here for sure. That's
Dude,
he has more than that.
I saw
doesn't he?
people online today arguing. This lady on her finger got a heart tattoo, and she said they charge her like $70 or something for it, for like a line work heart just on her finger. And everyone's like, why does that not cost like $10? Or why does it not cost like $12? And I was like, these same bitches will pay like $75 to get their nails done.
Mm-hmm.
But like this permanent thing,
Yeah, right.
they want to be
my
$12 or something.
So weird, yeah.
We had a guy haggle price
It's
today.
so crazy.
Yeah,
It
people
was
don't think about
really,
price.
really weird. Like that same, it was the same ghetto girl. I was like, you paid way more for get your hair did.
Yeah.
And you're going to need to pay for that again in like, what, 2 weeks?
It's a good point. It's a very good point.
Priorities. Most people know that tattoo you pay for what you get.
Like what? It's like $80 minimum at your place, right?
Yeah, and that's very reasonable.
Yep.
It's really hard to say which tattoo Fred got from homie, but
It's hard to tell if it'd be visible too. It could be on his fucking chest or his back.
he's got a lot more over the years too. You can see him just getting random shit over random shit at that point. But at this point, I think it's time to play that music.
If anybody needs a bong for $400, hit me up. I got one for sale.
Oh.
Check our Instagram. It's cool. I got a link to this bong. You check it out.
Made a bong with my friend.
Do it all for that nookie.
Hey.
That cookie. You can take that cookie and shove it up your.
What? Yeah.
Shove it up your.
Hey.
Shove it up your.
Whoa.
Shove it up your. All right. You ever crack your nose? Like in movies? I want to.
You can't do that unless you got some really big problems.
I wish you could crack it. And then this
You
guy.
gotta crack your neck like a guy who's about to.
There's
and
a
then
guy.
kick some ass.
Yeah, I do like doing that. But there's a guy on YouTube. Takes his ear. Swears to God there's a way you can pop it. He makes an audible pop.
My wife can do that. My wife can do that.
You're falling for it, bro.
I want to do it.
She pops her earlobes. She pulls them down. Yeah.
She makes a noise with her mouth and fakes it.
Is that what it is?
Yep. My dad used to do that.
I want you guys to have a good weekend.
Oh,
Play
nice
me
music.
out, Johnny. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This was supposed to be a trap song. Lowly Palace mix. Thanks, everybody.
Oh, shit.
This is the moment that you all have been waiting for. Don't let life get you down. Don't frown. All you got to do is keep your eyes on the ground, one foot in front of the next. Don't get depressed. Everything going to see all right. Hopefully the song drops
Don't
soon.
commit suicide.
We're just going to kind of let it play. It's royalty free. I'm going to keep talking to you about how things should be
Dude, there was a point in time when these songs were just everywhere. You remember?
Yeah. Ellie Goulding, let's go.
I heard Ellie Goulding song the other day. I had to stop the car. It was one of those I couldn't get out of the car.
Oh, yeah.
I let it play, and then I went inside. Hear what song it was.
There's something special about just vibing out to some good music that sounds nice. It's kind of like how Christians go to church and do this.
No, we're in a field with like 30 other people around us. 300 other people. 1,000. Lots of them.
Hell yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. This was a good one. This was natural. All flow, no show. We'll see you next week. We're going to have some big news for you guys coming up soon in this year. Some big stuff happening. So just get ready. And we'll see you next week. Rest those weary feet.